Okay, currently live. It'll probably take me a minute. How's my mic? Ba ba ba. Okay, I had to hit my mic. Uh, okay, so. Okay, so here I am. File Explorer. This is what we're checking out here. Actually, let me show this off. I'll show this and give it a few minutes because I want. Yeah, I'll give us a few minutes to sink in, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'll give us a few minutes. I'll give it a minute or so. Not sure who's here. I'll wait for some kind of response. I always have to give it a few minutes. But yeah, so that's what this is about. Hopefully the music in the background's not so loud. I didn't adjust the. Actually, you know what? I'll take this time to adjust. Hello, Taylor. I'm gonna adjust the radio. I don't know. I don't think the mic's picking up my radio in the back. But I'm gonna turn it down anyway. Cause this is just. Oh boy. So I know there's one. Drop some stuff. So I know there's about a few people watching. I'm usually not able to get that many people watching streams. But it is what it is. I feel a need to get this out there right here, right now. Because I was going to do a full extensive video with full on editing and everything, put full on effort of some kind. But now that whatever's happened to me just happened, I feel the need to just bring this out. So whoever watches this, I mean, heck, I'll just... I mean, the stream will, or VOD, whatever you call it, will still be there afterwards. For anyone who's curious. So, I just feel like live streaming it now. Let's say there's a couple people watching, so I will explain myself. So, anyone who's seen my content, well, they've probably seen, that thing where I said, what was it, Josh Lee versus Pure Tech Cup Series? I think that's what I called it. I don't remember. Josh Lee versus Pure Tech Cup Series, which is basically a Roblox racing league I'm a part of, hosted by BSP, or Bright Sports Productions, as you would know him as. I saw a sign-up video and decided to, join the league. Now, my rookie season, I have not done actually showing those, but whatever, I'm just skipping to this. I'll just say the first race of my sophomore season in the Pure Tech Cup Series, in came this guy. You can see him on the picture there by the name of Quentin. And I knew nothing about the guy. I just know that he somehow found out about the series and joined in. And I think there were 3 stages at the Daytona race. But at stage 2, he crashed out, or someone, either I was kind of far away. I was like 4th, 5th, distant 4th. He wound up getting wrecked or something. I don't remember. All I know is that afterwards he proceeded to go backwards out of frustration. Basically, he effed off. Like, he actually threw F-bombs, effing off everyone that was, basically everyone except me and some other guy. I forgot who. Essentially, basically I'll keep it like this. At the time, he was cool with me. You know, I was pretty reckless because, rookie mistakes. But yeah, he was cool with me. Some point, I don't know, I forgot when, I forgot the timeline, but essentially he invited me to his league, which I think at the time was called Mobile One something. I forgot the name of it, because at some point he changed it mid-season. And that series essentially runs 36 races, but it's never just like one race per day, a given day or whatever. He would run like we would do 3, 4 races in a day, depending. So like one Tuesday would be like 3 races, maybe a few days later 3 more, something like that. And well, that's the league I was part of. I don't remember if I joined in from the start, but we raced in MWRT. I'm gonna keep this as the background, dial back to, because the key thing here, I have the full playlist. You know what I mean? Full on list here. And well, I'm just gonna go through it. Because, oh my goodness, I need to break down what happened in this series and why it went all downhill. Because it went all downhill for many reasons. And I'm just gonna go off here. Oh, probably not go off completely. I don't know. Just gotta get off some frustration. But anyway, yeah, that picture right there is what you saw. That's a random... What is this? I forgot what that screenshot is. It's not showing. Okay, no, that's random. You can see the names right there. I was gonna, basically how I, recorded, or not recorded, but yeah, basically how I covered the Pizza Cup Series races, just by, just recording over a recording and me commentating over it. That's what I was going to do for my time in Quentin's league. But it's going to be all in one go here, because why not? Also, I got to get rid of some space on here. So, my first race, I think this is technically my first race. Now, something important to note before I go through these is that not all the races that I've done, because I think I've recorded pretty much every single race I did in the league. Not all of them are on here because sometimes I raced on the laptop. Now, I did record whenever I raced on the laptop, but I wasn't able to put it on this computer. But it is what it is. A lot of my frustrations with the league aren't really from those recordings anyway, with the exception of one. But you'll get the gist of my issues from these for the most part. So, first race. I'm going to turn the volume down a lot because I don't know what the sound is like. So I'll bring it down to like maybe 40. These cars tend to be really loud in a pack. But here is, I wouldn't say it's race 1. I lost track of what was race 1, or if you start with Daytona, or if I join in. All I know is that here I am. 6 cars. The races go by pretty quick. And let's see. Where's my mouse? No, it's just freaking out again. It's on a bad surface. Okay, should be better. So yeah, there's me. I don't know who this is. I lost track of who this is, but I'm friends with him apparently. There he. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Quentin raced and alt at the same time. I think that's the alt that was spectating. Squid. Who is this? Ah, whatever. I'll figure it. Ooh, wait. I think I know who that is. What's up? Nothing much. This stream is just me going through my experience in a Roblox league, pretty much, cause I got a lot to say. This is something I've been looking to do for a while, but something happened recently to where now I feel the need to just show the whole thing right here, right now. And this was my first race in the league, essentially. Quentin's league. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'm in a 4. I painted this game myself. These use this game MWRT on Roblox. You just put an NR template on these things, which I think they're ripped from. I don't know how the creator of this game got away with that, but it is what it is. I don't really question it much. And now here we are. I know this guy Jackson, pretty cool. Pretty cool guy. Love that bikini bomb scheme. I think I left my Discord on. Okay, yeah, you might be hearing some beeps because I left my Discord on in the background. That's my fault. No, whatever. Okay, we're gonna get to it. It took a while for things to get going. I'm gonna skip ahead a bit because for some reason nothing's happening. There was a lot of stalling. I don't know why. So Quentin, I think, is in the 40. Quentin, main character of this stream, he's in 48. He's in the 48. Okay, here we go. Now, did the race start here? Sometimes the race starts out of pit road for some reason. And I don't know why. But it is what it is. Yeah, this is pace laps. I could tell from how we're moving. Now, Martinsville, I think I was new to racing Martinsville at the time. But it is what it is. That's a random. Don't pay no mind. Well, he knows me, but I'm not explaining that. Anyway, yeah, okay, so, is this pace lap? I can't tell. I don't remember this too well, I just remember key moments. This doesn't look, no, yeah, it's just pace lap, so not actually racing. That's 16, man. Petro, Canada, so fellow Canadian, I assume? No, nothing about him. Okay, now we got going. Very squirrely. Tell me how the sound is, guys, because I'm not sure. Oh, my, wait, whoa, I blinked. What happened? What did I do? Oh, never mind. Jackson cleared himself in front of him. That one's not on me. I held my line. The 9 wall road, kind of? I don't know. Sound is fine? Okay, good to know, because I have not really... This is my first time live streaming while, like, watching videos, so I have no idea what the sound is like. I just know that in this game, the cars could get stupid loud in a pack. And I don't know when a caution comes out because he doesn't put it in chat. Or sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Things are fine here. It gets stupid later on. I won't show the whole thing. I was trying to skip through pace laps as much as possible. This wasn't too clean. So, yeah, so I might as well explain my experience here. So this is... I don't think this was not... I don't think this was the first league I was a part of to have... I don't think this was the first league I've been a part of to run in the MWRT game. But I was still, like, really... This was my first experience racing at Martinsville. So I was surprised I was running third this whole time. I was pretty good at adapting here. I don't know, I'm pretty proud of myself. Even though I'm very hit or miss at Martinsville, depending on it, because it's like, it takes me a while to find the groove here. Yeah, I just slowed up. That was terrible on my part. Did not brake properly. There's a certain way of braking into the corners. Like, breaking into the corner and letting off. And you don't want to be all the way where the rumble strip is, because that strip, that drags the car down, as you can tell. I'm just far behind. So that sucks. Jackson just went off the track, so did I. Which wall hopping, I don't think it works. I forgot how they felt about it. And yeah, that's terrible. That is, yep, there you go. You can still tell it's pretty new to this thing. No caution because it's just me. I don't think I merged because at the time I explained, like, I only put like I only so far I've only uploaded the first 4 videos of like me in first 4 races of me in the Pure Tech Cup series. Essentially, oh jeez, what the heck was I doing? Essentially, I wasn't really one to merge. I don't think I understood what that was at the time. But at this point, I pretty much understood what merging was, but I guess I was too stubborn to. Oh, I guess they did throw a caution. I guess they wrecked up in front. Now I was new to how this guy does things, so because I was surprised when I just saw him stop here, going to pit road. Like his rules, Quinn's rules were new to me. Wait, were we here to pit or just to line up? Who knows? I'm skipping along. This took forever. Oh my gosh, that wastes like 5 minutes. Oh, here we go. Okay, some guys pit, some don't. I stay out, and we're doing pace laps now. The thing about MWRT is and how it controls. You could tell it's just crazy. Something I could not stand, and this is why I don't do it for Trackster Arca. For any of you Trackster Arca fans checking this stream, I don't know how many people are watching this stream, but for any of you Trackster Arca fans, or just any Trackster Arca drivers watching this, like this is why I don't do pace laps at all. Even though I don't really run MWRT. I've only ran like 2-3 races, at least with my Discord server. But yeah, I don't really get what's going on here, so it's like I don't know. I didn't really get any help as to what was going on. I wound up third. I think this was the start of problems. So essentially, okay, I think this is the moment here. This part's important because I think this is what kickstarts everyone's problems with me. Because yeah, a lot of people turn on me. Here's what it is. This is the first time I heard of. I mean, not really choose cone, more like he just tells us to choose or choose a lane. No choose cone. We don't even get to choose. Initially, I'm stumbling a lot. Sorry. Initially, I thought we were waiting to go to choose cone in order to do it, but no. Apparently, we had to do it now. Right then and there, in the middle of turn 3, we were expected to, do choose cone right there. But I'm new to this. I wasn't aware. So I bumped Jackson. I think was it here? I don't remember. No, I think my pacing was bad. Okay, it happens at some point we have to double up. It's not here, but the 16 is already, I think he might have already been scoring me for the stack, that small stack up there. Like as if pacing on a keyboard is easy. Jackson hit the wall, don't know what happened. And the reason you don't really hear any voices, because we're on Discord, like voice chat, voice call when when this is all going down. Because I do voice call on my phone whilst I'm playing on a computer. And I am just, okay. So, did I get better? I don't know, I'm chasing down Quentin. And here, I was really trying to find a better lane, but Quentin just nails the inside. Which, I don't know, I was trying to find a line to go around him. I should have just taken the same line and chased him down. Let the draft do its thing, because I think draft still works at Martinsville. Because that's just how some games are sometimes. Drafts could be overpowered depending on the game. I should have just tried to run his line. I don't know why I was doing that. Probably would help me if there's Jackson. And yep, oh boy, yeah, the way he breaks in. That's kind of what I do. But I didn't anticipate it. I was kind of just breaking for the corner, but I kind of went wide. And that one's my fault. And we somehow kept it clean there. Oh, this 16. Gosh darn it. This 16. And I don't know if he had beef with me already. I think he was still hung up on pace ups or something. I really couldn't stand the guy in voice it. And I kind of got sent there. Thank goodness I didn't get dragged. We somewhat keep it clean. The 9, there were a few different cars on the 9, so I don't know if this is the guy. But I think his name was, I forgot his name. I think the 9 overall I just had beef with in this league. I don't know. And this is going to be a long stream. Oh, jeez. I guess, did a caution? Yeah, I'm going to assume the caution came out, because I don't know what that was. Everyone just stopped. Again, he's in the call. He says in voice call, not on the Roblox chat. I just need to remember when cautions are thrown out, or yeah, whenever cautions are thrown, because I don't know. Sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't, and that can be really frustrating. All right. Sorry, just trying to look for something. Da, da, da. Yeah, okay. Now, okay, so they line up. Okay, light switch. I looked down trying to get something, so I didn't see that. That just shocked me. Almost done with this race. The races, some of these I might have to skip along, but these first couple of races are important. So I don't know why you have this red flag there. That's a terrible place to red flag. Garbage place to red flag. I don't know why you stall so much. They talk a lot. Or trying to discuss something. I don't know. I mean, Pure Tech, there are quite a couple lengthy red flags as well, but I feel like it's not like this. Then we start pacing. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. What? Oh, they pit. I decided to stay out. I don't know. By the way, I forget how many laps this is, so I'm just gonna have to remember when it ends. He doesn't go in Roblox chat at all. Do I have the chat on here? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I should see it. You should be able to see it. I don't think we don't double up. Is this green? I don't even know. No, it's not. What the heck are we doing? I don't know why it takes eons to get back going. But this here is why I don't do... There's a lot of other reasons, you'll see. There's a reason I don't do pace laps in tracks to Arca series. It's just a pain. It'll just be a pain. Especially how to control. Like... Well, even then, like... Even though, like, I mean, I never had rolling starts as a thing anyway, but even the guys in the server are like, yeah, don't do it. It's just dumb. And, oh, jeez. I think wait. Yeah, I went... What happened? Oh, he went up at the same time I was going down for the corner. I don't know. I'd say racing... Well, I save it. Okay. And then the 9 hit... Oh, jeez. And, yeah. 9 probably... 9... Okay, that one's messed up. But, yeah, the 9 there had nowhere to go on corner exit, so I don't blame him for hitting me there. The 9 here, I just don't get it. These guys... Whoa, what the... These guys just die over here. What happened? I'll never get my answer. These are recordings from, like, ages ago. You can see the dates here. Well, you can't see it here. But, anyway, yeah, you usually see the dates. But, yeah. This is... Did the race end? There's like a minute left. I guess... Yeah, that was the... Oh, I'm frustrated. That's the race. That was the race? Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, whatever. That 9, assuming it's the same guy. I don't have view names on, so I don't know who is who. I'll look out for a 9. I'll try and keep track of who the 9 is. I can't speak. I'll try to keep track. I don't know how they died over there. We're gonna go to... What's the next one? I'm gonna assume this is an order. Don't know what track this is. I think there's a second race of that night. Yeah, I think there's a second race of that night. Stownsville 42. Alright guys, how's the stream so far? Just wondering, because I don't know, I kind of just run through this. Even if not many people watch it live, it will be on YouTube for anyone to watch. My goodness, I mean, This just has to be talked about. We take forever to line up here as well. Jackson and that nice Netflix 8. That's pretty cool. I think that's Stranger Things there, yeah. Never watched the series, but... Oh, my sister has, but and she says it's pretty cool, so... The 9, is that the same guy? I'm going to assume it's this guy. Going on off trends here. I think it's him. And I'm going to say it's Big Chewy. I don't know. I'm going to assume. There he is. Okay. There's 17 at Chayton. I don't... As we watch these races, I don't see much of the 17. CJ Boy. Who the heck is that? Maybe it's this car. Who is it? Is it 34? I'm gonna guess it's the 34. Quentin in the 48. Detroit Pistons. I almost said Red Wings for some reason. The Pistons 48. And there we go. Yeah, a lot of these races we start here on pit road for some reason. I'm gonna show the start. This race is actually, well, it's chaotic, but in terms of the grand scheme of like what I'm trying to show in this live stream, it's not really. Oh my gosh, I already had issues. I kind of saved it, but sent the 8 in the process. Is that a caution? I'll just have to wait till they cross the line. My bad, Jackson. I'm not sure if he was upset about that, or I don't know if he was angry about that. I don't think he's really vocal. I don't remember. I have to remember off my head because I don't like. And I bounced off the wall. Now around the time, I think this is the race where I noticed bouncing off the wall actually slows down the car. And, oh, wow. So even if the 8 wasn't a caution, I bet that probably was a caution right there. But I'm not sure whether or not me taking out Jackson there was a caution, but I bet you that one was right there. I'm going to run it back for a second because I kind of blinked when that happened. What the heck? Okay, Quentin. I see how it is. I might come back to this moment. 525 Pocono. I'm gonna write that down somewhere. 525 Pocono. Here we go. I'm gonna remember that. If what just happened, let me see. Let me run it back. So the 9 slows down. I guess he's trying to slow down to make the corner. The corner was just faster. I'm not sure. Then we're doing pace stops at Pocono again. Okay. There's a lot. You know what? That means there's a lot I can skip. Okay, we go back green. I hate rolling starts to green. Especially when green flags tend to be kind of, at least the call to go green is dodgy to a degree. My light's fading. Jeez, not good. Oh, whatever. Okay, hit the wall. Quentin gets by me again. I'll skip along this one because nothing really stupid happens. Actually, let's see how this goes. Burn well on the inside, or I'm trying to go on the inside. Oh, I wash up. Both hit the wall. Somehow I didn't touch them, so I don't know how that happened. Skipping along. I pass. Is that a random? He's blank. Yeah, it's blank. Actually, not blank, but he put a template on some car and it didn't work. Still P1. Wow. Okay, Chayton bragging from the lead. I think Quentin just merged because he didn't really pass me. Some cars sitting. Whoa. I think the caution came out. Yeah, I saw a red Toyota in the middle of the road. I think that might have been a caution. Yeah, they slow up here. That's a caution. Skipping along, not really relevant. Oh, he pit. I got a little boost from Jackson here off pit road. What was I doing? I don't know why. Oh, maybe because I didn't want to restart from the lead. But that's the thing. I hate to restart from the lead, especially with this. Like, I don't know why. I really don't. I can't stand restarting from the lead. Let's see. Feel pretty good. So there we go. So, oh, jeez, Chayton. What the what? So, yeah, that's why nowadays, as you watch the race progress, I start to use the brakes more often. Because I think this race was a revelation for me for a lot of reasons. This is where I noticed, like, a lot of these, depending on the track, it's just impossible to turn. I gotta hit the brakes sooner. Meanwhile, I got some guy named Briscoe. I'll call him Pisco for this video. That 19 car, yeah, keep in mind, Pisco, I'm just calling him that for the rest of this, because I don't want to call him Briscoe. But I don't know, wait, what happened here? I gotta run it back. Oh, Briscoe, wait. Well, to be fair, Chayton went all the way down. Well, actually, now, it looked like Chayton might have... Looked like Chayton was going to make the corner anyway, but Pisco just kept... I don't know. Oh, jeez. Who was that? That purple... Oh, he got screwed. The 7. Who's the 7? What is his name again? I'll remember it. I'll remember it. As we chug along. That might... Is it pace laps or are we... No, we're still green. Yeah, we're still green. Come on, Lord. Seven's merging. He's trying to merge. I somehow get it. Whoa! Never mind. I thought I had a run. It didn't work. I don't remember how Quentin felt about that one. Anyway, the 8 of Jackson. Let's see. Okay, so I think I let Jackson by. The thing with Pokemon in particular here, I was trying to be patient. I wasn't just trying to just jump for a lead because I didn't like. Considering how I was, it's just like I seem to have done better. I seem to do better when just following them and then catching them. So I didn't really want to lead much. I hit the wall. That slowed me down. I was about to skip ahead, but I want to see what's going on here. And, yep, there you go. And, oh. Okay, they kept it clean there, or as clean as it can be, because it can get pretty hectic, even on their own. Jackson, all the way down the apron. I don't think I forced him down. I kind of just followed him along. Probably hit the wall at some point. Oh, we're bouncing off each other. I'll get this in a minute. And there they go. Alright, here we go. Into turn 2. That was a terrible place to start turning. Yeah, we both hit the wall. 7 is bad. Oh, jeez. I don't know if he took us. I don't know if he admitted his faults or if I blocked, or I don't remember. But overall, I'll just say this: me and the 8 never really had issues. Actually, you know what? He tried to avoid the 7. That's fair, even though he was kind of distant from him anyway. I could probably see why that happened. He's trying to avoid the 7. I don't know if a car came out. I think I had to merge. Let's see. Yeah, I had to merge. Garbage merge. Whatever. Not much really happens over. Oh wait, pacing. I guess they crashed anyway. So we're stuck pacing. Da 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 da. Oh, we're okay. Pitting. Yeah, I needed fuel anyway. Huh? CG Lamb. No, CD Lamb. I don't know why I said CG. CD Lamb. Skipping along. And that was a green. Pisco just gave 7 a big push. I don't know what the heck that was. The 1, I think... By the way, 1, I think, is a random guy. Jackson's all over the place. Got pinned. He saved it, though. That 1 is a random dude. And he was really ticking me off. I don't think I... Thing is, I don't really try to intentionally wreck anyone. I don't know if I tried it on the 1. I might have. I don't know. I'm trying not to be so malicious. Yeah, I think I was trying there. I was trying to be careful about it. And Pisco just hits the wall. I don't know what happened to him. What the heck was that? Anyway, as I'm going down, there's the 8, 17. Oh, there's Chayton. Brushed up into the wall. That slowed him down. Don't remember if he was upset about it. I remember key moments right here. Yeah, wow, Quentin's just put... Oh my gosh, Quentin, that's a bad block. That is a terrible block. Jackson's like right there. It's like... And he pretty much kept it still. I don't know why he was blocking like that. You don't weave around. That was like Shane. For anyone who watched Trackster Arca. Well, actually, nah. Shane's more clever about it. But yeah, like, my God. Oh, boy. Yeah, block Chayton. That probably slowed me down. They don't catch me. Oh, Jackson does. Do I let him go here? No. I guess I was able to put the block. Oh, I hit the brakes to make the corner. I still kind of got shunted up because of that little brush. Now I try to block Quinn as much as possible. Well, he doesn't have a run anyway. He tries, but he doesn't have a run. Kind of. Shane's all the way down there. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess Quinn got a run for a split second. Jackson. Over. Oh, jeez. So I think I let him by because honestly, well, never mind. I'm still caught up to him, so even though I kind of let him by there. So we were. It's basically us as the lead. So basically, I think everyone's allowed out. Oh my gosh! And oh my lord, I don't remember that. What on earth? I don't remember that. What? Hang on, I gotta run it back. I don't remember that flip. That's such a... I don't remember that rollover. So I think I was trying to go down for the corner. Chayton goes up at the same time. I don't know, why did Chayton go up for the corner? Okay, one more time. Oh, he got... Okay. The 17 got squirrely and got tapped by Quentin, but I'm not blaming Quentin for that. 17's kind of just ducking left and right, and Quentin staying his line. Yeah, that's not Quentin's fault. Whatever. Okay, one more time. Yeah, 17's just all over the place. Chain reaction. Fisco gets into me, but nowhere to go there. That's the most obvious caution so far. Great, now why is he... I'm wrecking you for... Oh, jeez, I forgot. He's... Well, okay, 17, I'll just say this. Spoilers here, 17 is not really relevant to this stream because he doesn't stick around long anyway. He blames me for that even though he got tapped by Quentin. Again, I'm not really blaming Quentin specifically for that, but it's like... In the grand scheme of things, like, the 17 is blaming the wrong guy. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to make the corner there, and it's like... Oh, jeez, and he restarted ahead of me. This is... Oh, they did not get a good start at all. We just go around them. Oh, snap. Did I get my payback, or was... I'm not sure if I was trying. But I go around Jackson, and just... I didn't think it'd do that to the 17. I think I was just trying to push him. But somehow that just sent him around. Cause I guess because I was slightly ahead. Quentin hits the wall. That sent him skidding. And for some reason... Oh my gosh, why did I... That one's on me. That was easily avoidable. I could have just slowed down. Yeah, because I crossed over ahead of Jackson. I think I know what I did. Crossed over ahead of Jackson. And then I tried to let him by so I could go around Quentin. But I didn't really slow down. I kind of just let off. I didn't really hit the brakes at all. I kind of just let off and expected Jackson to go by. Then I could go around Quentin. By that point, it was too late. Anyway, it was a caution. I think Chayton rage quits this race. I don't remember. I think he rage quits. I don't remember. Got wrecked again. Okay, yeah. Well, that one, I don't know. He didn't like me anyway. I wasn't trying to wreck him, like I said. I was kind of just trying to force him down, kind of like Kyle Busch brushing down LaJoy, if that makes sense. I don't remember. Point is, I wasn't trying to send him around. That kind of just happened. And I think he quit here. He might have quit here. I mean, the race is almost over. He could have had a shot. We're pacing again. Is Chayton... No, well, Chayton's still here. That's a random Toyota... Oh no, that one's me. I think I was trying to move the random out of the way. Another random. The random and the one's still there, but he's not really reckless. I think we let him by. I think we stay in the game, right? Wait, what? What happened? I'm trying to remember what happened here. Oh jeez. I got a bad... Hang on, what happened? Was that an official... I think that was an official restart, but they kind of just let the... We let the randoms out to dry. Quentin pushed the one... Oh boy, the one blocked Quentin and Quentin pushed him into me, kind of. I don't know, the randoms should know better. Briscoe, I think... I don't remember if I had issues with Briscoe. Or Pisco at this point. But... I don't remember. He's... Oh boy, he's kind of all over the place. That one... Oh, jeez. Okay, if Chayton quit there, I could understand. Because that made no sense. The one's all the way on the outside, then just, like, flicks to the left like no one's there. Like, what is he doing? Just flicks it left. Good lord. Yeah, if Chayton quit right then and there, I don't blame him. Yes, I dropped something. Pisco, oh jeez, Pisco all over the place. Yeah, Chayton's mad again. If he quit right here, I don't blame him. I'd be pissed off as well. That made no sense. At least I was already down on the in. At least I was all. What the heck happened there? At least I was all the way down on the inside when that happened. Or at least I was trying to avoid someone because I had a faster restart. I got ahead of Jackson here. Someone hit him from a... Yeah, he got hit from behind and then just bounced off of me. Oh, Lord. That didn't make sense. We start pacing again. By the way, we're low on fuel. That's actually a factor. We restart. It's kind of dodgy. That one car again. I cannot stand that one car. Blah, blah, blah. Chayton's there. I think... Did he try to get his payback? No, he didn't. He's just... Did he? I think he tried. It's hard to tell. I'm going to assume Pisco sent him up into the wall. Oh, he's lagging. Okay. I thought Pisco did something to him. I'm done either this. That's not a complete sentence. I'm not sure what he's trying to say. Usually I can interpret messed up grammar, but I don't know what he's trying to say there. I think he meant with this. If he meant with this, then he was way off. Somehow I'm in the lead for a decent amount of time. Did the car come out? Yeah, it did. We're skipping along. Low on fuel. For some reason, we try to stretch it out. We really try to stretch it out at Pocono. 10%. I think we're 2 laps to go here. We're just going to see the final 2 laps in its entirety. Because why not? Why not? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I bounced the wall. Jackson gets a run. 7.6%. I think I was aware of my fuel, but I was really trying to stretch it out. I wasn't sure what to do. It was... For some reason, it felt like the fuel was really dropping. I think it cut the corner. I think I tried to... Yeah, that was... I screwed Jackson over. That's my bad, Jackson. I think I started to cut the corners really... Like... I tried to cut the corners overly extensively. That's not a word. Okay, Quentin, really? Really? And Jackson goes around too. Why? What was the point? I'm going to run it back, actually. What just happened? What was the point of that? I didn't run him off the road. Yeah, I didn't run him off the road. What was that? He got by no... Unless he's trying to make the... I don't know. Unless, you know what? I forgot. Coming out of the turn, that's when people start to hit the gas and really run it. And it flows upwards. I guess I got in the way of that. Because that's kind of like... The car just flows up as you're gassing it up, exiting the corner. 1.2%. Yeah, and this is the point I realized, yeah, no chance in heck. And right here, I'm out of fuel. That's it. And I think I caused an accident because I lost... Actually, no, I caught up to Quentin at like minus 0.4. Someone hits me straight up. Yep, the 7. Because I just ran out of fuel in front of the field. And when you run out of fuel in this game, you can't even turn or anything. You can't do anything. Car's stuck like that. I don't know where I finished, but only about 5 cars left at this point, and Chayton quit, so 3 points, I guess. I guess that's how you can put it. 3 points, y'all. I'm tired. 3 points, though. So there you go, guys. 3 points. I wound up running out of fuel on the final lap in, like, out of turn 1. Then wound up dead last. Then when you think about it, one guy quit with 2 to go. So when you think about it, second to last, technically. I don't know. 3 points the way I see it. Not much to say on that. We're going to... Here it is. That we're on that. I went on the wrong one. What's next? Oh, Lord. This race here. This race is the turning point. This race. I might make a whole video in on this self. I'm going to delete, because the thing is, I'm going to delete most of these files once I'm done with the stream. But some of these I might keep, just to do an extensive talk about it. For anyone who doesn't want to watch the stream, because sometimes, I know my streams could be somewhat annoying, kind of, but I try. Or try to do better. Here we are at Indy, and there's no qualifying, so just whoever lines up at the line first, that's the lineup. So I think that's why I'm here, because otherwise, I would have been back in terms of qualifying. I think there's some randoms in here, because otherwise, not everyone's lined up. Quentin in the 48 as always. Who is that? Wait a minute, who's that? It's the 6. I forgot his name. Well, whoever's watching, just let me know how you feel about the stream so far. I'd like some feedback on this, because I don't know. We got quite a few more races to go. In fact, it would have been more if I actually put the laptop recordings in here. But I just gotta do a stream now, so if anything, I don't know. So let me know in the chat, like, what's going on, how you feel about the stream so far. In the 6, some guy named Dermick. There's the 9 again. Yeah, I'm convinced that's the 9. At this point, I'm seeing a pattern. It takes forever to get going. At least we do a standing start here, not out of pit road. That would have been a big mess. Some random sitting. Is that a random? Oh, he's gone. Wait, how is everyone? Is that 6 of us? There's some blank Ford. I don't know who's in a Kroger. That's a 60. Oh, I know the 60. I forgot which guy's running the 60. But I've had some run-ins with him as well. Nothing crazy, though. I think this is 84. Is Lamb... I don't know. Yeah, Lamb's I don't know what the 41 is. Pisco joins in. Do we get going? We take for 6-7 minutes in. Okay, here we go. Here's the start. Here we go. I always have to just find it myself because he just never says it in the chat itself. Terrible start. By the way, I swear I'm on some sort of delay or something because because for me they always go at 1. And yeah, that was dumb on my part. I tried to fit in to the inside, but 41 had his nose out there. That one's on me. That one's on me too. But that pushed me up into the wall. I don't think Dermick understand. Yeah. I'm just trying to fit in at that point, and it didn't work. This might have been a start of everyone just giving me that reputation, because trust me, it was a few people who went at me. I hit the wall. I think this might have been a caution race back. I don't remember. The 84 in that Gravedigger car, that's a cursed scheme. It has GTR decals on it. And then the 9, I don't know what the 9 was doing. But yeah, I was just all over the place in this race. Even though this is a turning point, I have to admit, I was pretty reckless here. But even if that was the case, it's like, it just carried on over and over, even when I wasn't doing, oh jeez. Oh no, it was still green, I guess, because it was still racing. And I save it, so no problem there. Do I block Pisco? I think I did have problems with Pisco by this point. I don't remember when my problems were. I might have sent Pisco twice in this race. I don't make the corner in turn 3 at all. Because here's the thing. is that at this point I was not doing practice laps for anything. For any of these tracks. I was new to Indy in this game. So pretty much, like, I pretty much had to figure out what to do here. I mean, I'm not sure if I explained that to them or not. It wouldn't have mattered. They still would have acted the same. Oh, jeez. 60, I don't know how the 60 felt about that, but I got the worst of it, so he shouldn't really have much of an issue with it. There's Pisco, 19. We're still green because that was just one car. I'll skip ahead. I'll stay where the action is. Oh, Lord, undated join. I don't know why he did. At this point, any of you viewers who watch Chester Arcus already know, sort of know who Join Undated is. He runs in that series, the one I run in the Arca Rejects. Yeah, we're on pace laps here, I think. What the heck? Okay, 60 just crashed on his own. I wasn't... Okay, I didn't hit him. For some reason, I thought I hit him. We're doing pace lap. This is dumb. Look at this. We just and wait, where do we double up? Oh, the 16 joined in. This is the turning point. The 16. That stinking 16. Where is he? Wait, okay, I was trying to find out where do we have to double. He says when to double up. Was it here? It might have been here. In the middle of the turn. I don't know why he tells us to double up in turns every time. That's such a dumb idea. Just have us double up on a straightaway. And the 41. Have we gone racing? Yeah, we have. Okay, yeah, they're going like 3 wide. What the heck? I don't know, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to this racing, I don't mind it as much. I'm not really one to just say, oh, why the heck are you guys going 3, 4 wide, this and that. Because whatever. But I'm kind of just going by how frustrated they get. How, like, whatever they expect of our drivers. That's kind of how I gauge it by. I kind of throw it back. Oh, jeez. I might have been blamed for that, too. But here's the thing. Like, I'm exiting the corner. And remember, exiting the corner, you kind of, like, come out. You hit the gas coming out of the corner. These guys, like, hit the wall or something. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, Quinn just, and the 41 into the wall. 62, and then I just sort of somewhat of accordion. Cause at that point, it's like even if I hit the brakes, I'm heading straight for him anyway. I don't know if he called a caution for that. That was kind of 2 cars, but not at the same time because I kept it going. Pisco doesn't know where to go. Yeah, we're back under yellow. Just doubling up. Don't know what the 16 is doing. What the? Whoa! Someone went around. I don't know who's in a 41 by this point, by the way. I remember somewhat everyone. I don't know who the 41 is. 60 I'm trying. What? Dermot got wiped out. Okay, that's on him. How do you not... It's one thing to try and avoid pit wall, but, like, look at your surroundings. Like, he just darts down, or darts up the track. Does he keep it going? Kinda. Yeah, they kept it going. That was a messy... Oh, jeez. I turned... Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's see that in full. What the heck happened? I think I got down into him too soon. I don't know, but I just go flipping. Brisk goes around. That's probably... That has to have been a car. That's 2 cars and a flip. Well, plus one of the cars flipped. I don't know. The caution's here. With Pure Tech, it's like 2-car wreck. Or 2-car wreck, depending on what it is a caution. I don't know if he does it. I think he called a caution here, and now he decided to pit. That might have been a pro strat on my end. Here I go. I'm going slow. Did I pit again? I don't remember. Okay, well, I think I pit again. By the way, these are in stages. I don't remember what stage. I'm going to have to remember. I don't think anything crazy happens in between stages. Here we are in the backstretch, pacing again. I know I'm skipping along a lot. Were we told? No, we pit. Why did I pit it? See, I don't know why. Why did I pit again? And yeah, everyone's pitting at once. I think I tried to go for that pit box, but Dermot gets it. Whatever, it is what it is. Then I try to get the next one. stuck there. I don't know why I pitted again, considering... I don't know why I pitted against, considering I already pitted before. I could have just stayed out while I came out second anyway. This here. No, right here. Because I'm not... Again, pace laps, it's hard to do. And here, I think... Were we told to double up here? I think this is it. Yeah, it was here. So I'm like, okay. Oh my gosh, was this it? Was this it? This might have been it, because I don't think it happens again. This was, yeah, this was it. This is the turning point. This is when the 16 turned on me. He tells us to double up at turn 3. Okay. Even though I was kind of delayed, but at the same time, it's like, I go up. I mean, he kind of goes up, but it's like, yeah, it's like, I'm just slightly delayed on it. So I don't know why, I don't know what his problem is. It's like, go away. I remember that vividly, because this was, everyone, especially when, in later races, I'll explain it. But some of these guys, they'll start to, whenever they talk about my reputation, they always come back to this race. I think that, like, that's what ticks me off here. They always go back to this race. Yeah, I'm keeping this recording around for a long time because I need to dissect this race. I'm kind of just going through it. Oh, boy. Wait a minute. Oh, this might be... What happened to Quentin? Okay, 9, up in the wall. Nothing. I didn't do anything here. But then Quentin, oh, he was at a skid at that point. You can see him from the smoke. Did that 16. Hang on. Yeah, I see the smoke. He doesn't have control. Boom. I don't know what I tried to do there. 60 save. What the? Whoa! Yeah, that's a caution. 41 is just going to reverse at that point. Screws over Dermick. That's a caution. Okay, let's see that again. Quentin goes around. Did Quentin hit reverse? What happened? I go around. 60 saves it for me. Then just wow. Quentin just gone. Just flipped over. Something happened on the race back? No, not the... What the heck? Yeah, the 60 just hits pit road. Okay, pace laps again. We restart. I think at this point I had a vengeance for a 16. And I think... Oh boy, I think we were arguing quite a bit too on the voice call. I don't remember. They were sort of back and forth depending on it. Dermick there. Yeah, he's running fine. By the way, the car counts on these races, it really just depends on whoever's available, this and that. So even though there was like, what, there was like 20 guys in this league? Well, it was like there was never 20 at once, so it was not 60, okay, 60 was already into the wall there. I thought I could push him, but I guess he slowed up too soon. Just from hitting the wall. Dermick, okay. I try to stay on the inside. Yeah, I don't think I had problems with Dermick up to this point. And I turn 1. Am I fine? Yeah, I still didn't know how to brake in turn 1, so I kind of just sent it into the 41. Dermick gets by me. I let him. Yeah, I think I let him by. I figure out the corner here, and yeah, decent looking crossover. Okay, slightly goes down. Okay, we get close and nothing happens. Oh, I hit... Oh, jeez. That's something I noticed. I should not be entering the corner from the inside. It doesn't do me any favors. And yeah, I tried to... Yeah, that one's kind of on me, too. I tried to stay on the inside, but Dermick clearly had to run. That, I should not have done that. I somehow got it... Yeah, Quentin and the 16 were just pushing each other so much. I guess that's how I got the run, because turn 4 was terrible. I think I slow up. I can't. No, I didn't. I did not make the corner. But neither did the 16. He's all over the place. I think I back off just to let him by. I slow down for his corner, kind of. 6 kind of... Okay, I thought I was about to say he kind of doesn't, but he does. I'm pushing him around a bit. No harm, no foul. 16 is just... Okay, yeah, see, Dermick goes up, but it's because he's trying to make the corner. I turn too soon. I bounce into the wall. Somehow, 16 slowed up more. I don't know. That was a weird chain reaction of events. I'm not putting my words right. 16 is still, I don't know. Okay, there I was actually just, I had beef with the 16 and I was pushing him. I don't think I was trying to put him into the pit wall, but I was pushing him. Like, I had beef with him at that point. Because he just wouldn't shut up. Because it's like, what is his problem? Like, he couldn't, it's like the 16 could not get over, he couldn't get over, like, the line up and how it went. And yeah, he sent himself around. His payback was his own doing. That's a trend when people try to get payback on me a lot. At that point, yeah, like, I hit the wall and then, that's not a brake check. I just hit the wall and the wall slows you down. It is what it is. I think, was this a race back? I don't know if this is a caution. But I bounced off the wall. And we're just all over the place. Like, this is just, was this the race back? Jeez, man. I think this is the race. Yeah, this was, oh my gosh. Yeah, we're not even halfway. There's a lot to go through. Jesus Christ, this stream was supposed to be 2 hours long, but you know what? Some of these races I'm skipping along. But if anything, I might do a proper video on the absolute worst of the worst races. Just in depth. Because it's specific races. Now we're on the pace laps. No, red flag. Oh my gosh. Pisco. Surprisingly, I wasn't ticked off at Pisco in this race. That changes later on. I don't know what he's doing. Blah, blah, blah. We're skipping. Here we go. This is just terrible. This is why we don't do pace. This is why I don't do pace laps in my league. Even though we don't run these cars, I run Arca Rejects. It kind of be the same feeling. It's like, heck no. Just do standing start. Whoever doesn't go, doesn't go. Like, jeez. The 16, this point, I was determined. Because that 16 I had problems with. I'm not sure. Did I force him down here? I don't know. I did nudge him there. He goes drifting. Does he make it? Kind of does. I know he tries to get payback. Just wait. He tried. I know, like, I remember how this ends. This was a finisher as to how people felt, how these guys felt about me. Because trust me, it's the never-ending story as I go through the rest of this stream. It's never-ending. I know not much people watching. Maybe I should have just hyped it up more. I don't know. This is somewhat impromptu. I had it in my mind for like a day or so. Yeah, I'm just... Somehow I'm in the lead. How was I in the lead all of a sudden? You know why? Because these guys, even if I'm not considered the problem, they're all over each other. Like, you've seen it. They're running like 3-4 wide, getting into each other throughout the race. So it's not even just me. That's a key factor. But when it comes to me, they always bring it back to... Why did the 84 change schemes mid-race? I only noticed the 84 because of that GTR template. I didn't have beef with the 9 at this point. I know I had beef with the 16, so I forced him up the wall. He brakes, so he tries to make the corner. So he wasn't... So he was trying... So at least he was trying to be... He was trying to make sense of his payback. He wasn't just mindlessly sending it. I messed up there. Yeah, I messed up there. I hit the grass, and it didn't work. I think I ducked down too... Yeah, I ducked down too soon. There you go. And Dermot, nowhere to go. Dermot gets into me. I'm not blaming him for that. Right, Dermot. I'll get back to that later. Okay, here we go. It was still green at this point, by the way. Yeah. Oh, well, I decided to pit? I don't... Wait, are we yellow? I guess we are, because Quinn's pitting. Yeah, we went yellow at some point. This is what? No, they didn't pit. So I stay out. Oh, Quentin pit for some reason. I don't know. I pit. What kind of name is... Oh, his name is Olad? That's good to... Okay, I block him. Are we racing? No, it's pace laps. Yeah, I struggle to do pace laps here. They blame me. They probably blame me for this too. I don't know. I was trying to go on the inside, but I guess I was late. That's the thing. That's why, like... I don't think I specifically told him this, but I really should have. Pisco just got a Kyle Busch restart there. But whatever. Pisco, despite my issues with Pisco, he's the least of my problems in this race as a whole. I hit the wall. I'm not sure how 16. Not Glad. What's his name? No, or Olad, Glad, I don't know. 16, oh, gets into me. But gives me a nice little push. 41 up ahead. I still don't know who the 41 is. It might have been some guy. Was his name Goob or something? I don't think that's him. I don't see his name. No, I don't think. No, I think that is him. I don't think I had beef with this guy either. We did I think we had some run-ins here. I don't know. I was kind of all over the place, but then again, everyone was. Like, seriously. This might have been. We're heading to the final laps here, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm just not turning by that point. I'm running third. Wait, whoa, how did I get a... Oh, they're just pushing each other, that's why. Otherwise, I don't think I did anything to really get a run going. I slowed down... Wait, are we yellow? Yeah, we're yellow. Okay, someone probably punted a 16. 16 probably still has beef with me. I brush him up the wall here. I let those guys... the Keselowski guys go by. I force it 4 wide. Was I fed up with... I don't know why I did that. Did anyone wreck? They probably had beef with it. Yeah, they're still fine. They probably didn't like it, though, because I don't know. It is what it is. No one wrecked, but they'll still think about it. I don't know. It's like... I don't know. I'm going to lead. I lose it, though. Do I let the 84 by, or does he send me? Yeah, he doesn't really send me there. I'm kind of just meh. I let him... Do I let him... Yeah, I think I let him by. Because like I said, I'm not really... I don't know. I'm not really going to the pressure lean. And I had a terrible... Wow. I could have just followed his lead and I couldn't even do that. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, hey, Turbo. I'm just looking at Roblox... Oh, Jesus. I'm looking at Roblox... Like, just recordings of when I was racing in Quentin's Roblox League. I think you're... Actually, you were only... Yeah, Turbo. You were only in one of them. And it's actually really important to this stream as to why I'm doing this. That's like a few races from now. Depending on what recordings are where. Let me run it back, though. What on earth... I gotta stop hitting the corner. I gotta stop hitting the grass there. What happened in... I messed up earlier. Was it... No, never mind. I'm done. Let's just keep going. Was it yellow? No. I think it's yellow here and I decided to pit? Or did I pit on the green? I forgot. No, I think I heard yellow flags. I pit. Oh, I made... Okay, I see what happened. I made it just in time for a green light checkered. I don't keep track of who won the races. I don't remember who won Pocono when I run out of fuel. Because, Turbo, you missed it. I ran out of fuel in one of the earlier recordings. Like, literally on the final lap, after turn 1 at Pocono. I get impatient here. I'm just trying to run these guys. I think I'm trying to reach the 16. Because that's, like, I had beef with the 16 at this point. The 9 just, I don't know, doesn't make it. Bounced off the 16. I forgot the 16's name. I think it was, whatever. Okay, never mind. I just hit the wall. 41 gets to me. Yep. Do I let him by? I'm just gonna let these final laps go by. Finally, almost done with this race. I spent too much on this recording. It's kind of like, it's somewhat what I said before. This race is the reason why guys in this league kind of had it out for me. Kind of gave me this reputation of being this reckless guy. Even though that was kind of everyone else here, but whatever. I had it up to here with the 16 by this point. I know for sure this is the final lap because the 41 had something to do with these final corners here. So I'm going to let this play out. 41. I must have messed up the corner for the 41 to catch me because I know he catches me. Yeah, I messed up here. Hit the wall. 41. Okay, not really. 16 though. Watch this. Final corner. 41, okay, I kind of cleared myself in the 41, but I hit the wall, 16 bounced off of me. Watch this. Watch him down here. Pit wall. Boom. By the way, I was blamed for that. He blamed me for that to this day. Or not to this day, I don't hear him talk about much, but he was fuming at me, saying I forced him down. I was like, no, no, no. I'm running. Like, let me run it back. I don't think there's a way. Is there a way? There's no way to slow it down on here. I don't know. So you just have to sort of keep up with it. I cleared myself in 41. Fine, my fault. I hit the wall. The 16 gets in. I mean, it somewhat bounced down slightly, but even then, it's like the 16's going washing all the way up. So it's like, yeah, and then he's stuck on a skid. I mean, I flowed down, but it's like, at that point, I'm already going down, kind of. I held my line. It's whatever. It's whatever. That 16, he had it on himself. It is what it is. Turbo, if you're there, stick around. You're in one of these for like a minute. I don't know. You're in one of these for like a minute. So that's about it. I don't think anything happens post-race. 40. Okay, never mind. 41's upset with me. I don't know why. But I don't really have issues with him throughout the season, so I'll let it. Oh, okay, he really had beef with me. Why is he doing there? At this point, the race is over. Look at this. I hit the wall, and he goes up. Yeah, like, I don't... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to gloss over that, because it's whatever. The beef between me and 41 pretty much non-existent after this. Don't know where I finished. Doesn't really matter. Basically, going through this league, I'll explain this before I go to the next recording. Going through this league, it's almost like... It feels like racing in... It feels like NASCAR in the Cup Series in, like, the 60s or whatever. Where there's, like, so many races, but only... But there's only, like, a few drivers at a given race. So, like, not everyone makes every single race. That's what it feels like. I think... I'll spoil this. I wound up third in the standings before... At the end of the day, I wound up third in the standings because... I think just because I made the most races. Because overall, my finishes are all over the place. Coda will be very short. Because I think we like basically switched tracks because it just doesn't end well here. As Jam 13, he's in my server. He's in the Tracks to Arca. This guy here, As Jam 13, he's in the Tracks to Arca server right now. He hasn't raced in Tracks to Arca yet, but he has been assigned a number. Mainly because I felt his pain here. Kinda. Where is he? He's in that UPS car. Tyrone the Peanut, I think is a random guy. I never seen him before. Jackson in that... Would I call it a MAGA car? I don't know. American flag, I'd say Kirk Shelmerdine throwback, but not really. I love his scheme. That's one of my favorite schemes from Jackson. He has quite a few creative ones. What did I say? God, what? Oh, God, guns, and... Probably America? Is that what I said? Ah, whatever. I'll probably catch it later. Yeah, so trust me. Okay, so Turbo, you're not in this race, but you're probably in the next one. I think that's the same 16, is it? Yeah, it is. I recognize that name. It's Squid Game. 87, I think, is a new guy, because I don't recognize him. Quentin in that Detroit Pistons car again. 16's just wasting time there. Okay, so the 16 is Canadian. I mean, he gave it away with the Petro Canada scheme, but yeah. Here we go at Coda. This is my first time at Coda. I think I did hot laps here. I slightly... Okay, I veered right, so I wouldn't go over a cone, because that does slow you down automatically. The 15 of Vander, I think his name was? Okay, Jackson missed the corner. Quentin kind of did... I missed it. Did I get slowed up? I think I slowed down anyway. Somehow I'm in a lead after all that. 16... I don't know if 16 held a grudge. What is this for? Oh, what is this for? Me, I'm just... Okay. Bryce, here's the thing. I'll explain it here. Because I was in Quentin's league after... I forgot when he started, but I joined at some point. And basically... And this goes for the Pure Cup Series as well. I basically record every race, mainly so I can look back, see what I did wrong, this and that. Sort of like my own kind of data, if that makes any sense. Well, with Quentin, I recorded pretty much every race I've done. And I'm going through every single race, or at least every recording on here, because some of them are on my laptop and I forgot to put it here. Coda, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, Bryce, you missed Indy. That was bad. Like, I don't know. You probably go back on the video or whatever, but it was Indy was the reason why a lot of these guys turned on me. Cause I was kind of inexperienced at Indy. I was kind of overly aggressive, but at the same time, the 16 over there, right there up ahead, dude, he was doing stupid stuff. I think this is a race back, so I'm gonna skip along. It's a long race back. Oh yeah, not only that, rolling starts. Now rolling starts on an oval is dumb enough. How about rolling starts on a road course like Coda? Like we started just arguing, or not me, but they were just arguing back and forth. I'm gonna skip along. The pacing is a mess. I'm technically third, but just this happens. Where's the start finish line? Jeez, it's taking forever. Okay, here we go. Here's the start finish line. We're finally going. Restart. As Jam 13 at 88. Oh, wait, whoa. Hang on, okay, wait. The 16 blamed somebody for this. I think he blamed Jackson? No, okay, they're going 3 wide before you even start. Okay. Bear in mind, guys, I'm the one with the reputation here. I'm gonna keep mentioning that throughout the stream. Cause it's one thing to see what I'm doing, but then you see everyone else what everyone else is doing. I don't even think I was trying to lay back for that restart. I was trying to, it kind of just ran off without me. Okay, this is the point. I'll let it run. The 88. By the way, I don't think the 88. I was trying to figure out why the 88 was blamed for this. I think it's because, I don't know, the 88 kind of slightly jumped the start and pushed everyone. I don't know the case. All I know is that the 16 was angry, bickering over and over. That's a random in that gear wrench car on the side. At some point, the 88, apparently the 88, underpaid. What? Wait. Oh no. Okay, hang on, guys. So the 88's blocking up Quentin here. Quentin's in the 48. And now this recording short because I think I had to stop the recording and then we had to go to a different track. Because the 88, as I'm running along, we're on the pace laps here, yeah. Where's the 88? He's missing. The 26 might be a random. Jackson pushed me. Not sure if that's his fault. Pisco is here, but I don't see him. Someone went the wrong. Oh, snap. Here it is. Yeah, the 88 just stays on the track. Yeah, messed up the restart. And essentially, the 88 from there on got banned. Basically from the league for doing that. Now, what happened, I think, basically, and 88 was furious because, what was it? Quentin blamed him for, if you saw him blocking Quentin in the S's earlier under pace laps. I don't know why Quentin was so thing about it when it was pace laps. It's like, get over it. There's a whole bunch of turns. And then we had to get off and block him. I don't remember if I did. Yeah, then he started going off. Yeah, I said I get his pain. I get it. Because, my goodness, I don't know what Quentin was thinking. I didn't hate Quentin up to this point. I was just questioning him, like, what was that for? Like, why he banned him? I think we skip over... I don't think the race is outright canceled. We can't just... A few minutes later, we just skip over to... What is this? Looks like Michigan Lottery. Oh, Michigan, okay. Vander in the 15. This one will be short because stick around for Toronto, ladies and gentlemen. This gets bad. This gets really bad. Stay tuned for Toronto. I keep hearing Discord. I don't know if it's... Because I kept the Discord thing open here. So I don't know if that's going off or if it's from the recording, because... I forget to close Discord whenever I'm recording these things. Some of these recordings may like sound. You'll hear that in some like the NR 2003 offline leagues I do too. You hear Discord going off because I didn't bother to get off it. There's only 5 of us for this one. Piss going to 19. That 19 is ugly, but whatever. Michigan goes off. I don't think I was good at Michigan at this point. This recording. Oh, this one's really short. Okay, we're not gonna spend much time on Michigan as a whole because. What happened? Is this Jackson in the lead? Okay, I did block Asjam at this point, but he still showed up. And I guess he overheard about Michigan because he just follows us. Oh shoot! He killed the 8. He killed Jackson. Good lord, he killed Jackson. Oh my gosh, that was rough. Okay, so not much time here. He slowed up. What the what? Yeah, he's just. Good lord. At that point, we leave again. So, yeah, I'm on the wrong... How am I on? I got on the wrong thing. Gosh darn it. I'm a moron. Okay, I went on here. This is where I gotta go. Yeah, again, I'm... You know what? This is inconsequential, so I'll run... Oh, we kept it green here. So what happened... I was new to Michigan as well. So I watched all the way up the track. I thought I could... I don't know. I didn't think I could get such a run. Boom. Kept my foot in it, so the car just rolls like twice. I keep it going. Pretty clutch for me, I'd say so myself. I'll keep this short. Okay. Here we go. Da, da, da. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, again, short, because not much happens here. Whoa, whoa, was that Briscoe? Briscoe just can't merge. No, he just can't make the corner. I thought he was no, he just cuts all the way down. Of course, it fails. They both spin. That's probably a caution. I thought I was going to get into him, because for some reason, I arc a break into a lot of incidents. Whoa, 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 that might have been a caution. I think that's Asjam again. Good lord, he couldn't let us run? Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, I think it might have been yellow anyway because of the incident. Who knows, who cares? We're going again. Da 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 da. Pace slaps, nah, he's in the way. I'm definitely getting rid of these Michigan ones. They don't matter. Okay, I guess did I miss the finish of Michigan? I guess I did. Okay, you know what? I missed the finish of Michigan, but it's whatever. Who cares? Turbo, if you're here, you gotta respond. Because I think you were here for this. Actually, yeah, you are. I see your name. I'll give this one a minute. I'm gonna take a water break because I've been talking up a storm without drinking anything. Yeah, Turbo, if you're here, you gotta respond, man. Because I don't know. I'll give it like a minute or so to respond to chat. If not, I'll read it anyway. If anything, you'll see it after. If anything, Turbo, you'll see it after, like, the stream or whatever, I don't know. I'll go in-depth with this. I might go in-depth with it here anyway. But I'll go in-depth with this. We went for this race. I think Stevie, or Turbo, Turbo, Stevie, I don't know, that's what I like to call him in Trackster, Arca. But I call him, and I ran quite a few. I actually... Unlike the other races that you've seen so far in the stream, I actually did do practice laps for Toronto. So I felt fairly confident with this because I actually ran laps, even though it was rough. I ran laps with Dermick and some other guy. Dermick is in the 6. I ran it with Dermick and some other guy, I forgot his name. Fuzzball is relevant in a minute. Now, I think some guy named Glad runs at 84, but Fuzzball drove in his place. I didn't know that at the time. All I know is that I had an issue with the 84 in this race. Now, yeah, depending on these corners, even though I ran like 10, 15 laps, I still couldn't get these corners. I really couldn't. I struggled big time. As you can tell, the race hasn't started yet. We're just doing hot laps. This isn't even qualifying. We're just running laps. And as you can tell, yeah, I am struggling. I'm finding this corner. This corner is just. Could you imagine if IndyCar actually had. If that's how IndyCar had that be. I was like, that's. Oh boy. Man, at least they slow. At least, like. They're already, like. They already took, like, a slow corner before that point. So they're not really, like, speeding up into it, but still. We line up for here. I think. This recording is short, I guess, because we were waiting a while for someone. By the way, there are the lap times. I was the fastest amongst these guys. Sort of. That's not saying much. Again, I'm not really the best at this track despite all that time. Dermot in the 6. Don't know who's in the 7. I think it's a guy named Squirtle. I was pretty cool with Squirtle this whole time. Stevie's here. I don't know what Stevie ran. Stevie, if you're here, you're probably going to have to tell me what number you were because I didn't have view names clicked on, so I don't know who was who. I kind of have to just go off memory here. Okay, I'm going to assume Stevie's not here. He's not responding. But, anyway, Toronto, jeez. This is meant to go like 2 hours. It might go 2.5, maybe. I don't know. I just want to get all these recordings out the way. Some I went through fast. Michigan, the recording is just gone apparently. I don't know if I got rid of it or what, or I lost it, but it's not really relevant to this stream anyway, so who cares? By the way, I don't know if any of these are actually on YouTube. Maybe because okay, here it is. I don't know if any of these are actually on YouTube. But anyway, the race officially okay, it starts here. 84 is Fuzzball. 7 is Squirrel, I think. 19, okay, actually, you know what? This one here is Turbo. You've seen him quite a bit in Tracks to Arca. Here he is. Because I know how much, he seems to like 19, wait, is he? Wait, yeah, I remember, I think Pisco so far, Pisco's the one who's been running 19. He was booted out at this point. I forgot why. And if I remember, if I think I know what it is, I'm not going to say it. But I know that Quinn kicked him out. So, Turbo took the 19. The duck one. I like the duck one. I don't know why. Underrated. Maybe. I don't know how people feel about this. Anyway, I'm just meandering. I'm just kind of just... What's the word? Wasting time. Okay. Well, green flag. Here we go. Slow start, because like I said, I swear I'm on delay for these. I'm hit or miss on the first corner. I take it fairly well here. I hit the wall anyway. But I'm right there with Stevie. Takes it fine. By the way, I think Turbo joined. I'm going to assume. I think Turbo joined because I was there? That's the thing. I don't send the invite to anybody. I don't send a link to this league to like any other server I'm on. I bumped Stevie there. No harm, no foul. He keeps it going. So I'm going to assume I don't know how he got here. But it is what it is. By the way, I forgot how long the stages are, so I kind of just got to assume what is what. And this race, voice chat wise, I'm telling you now, like, you won't hear any of it because, again, I'm on voice chat on the phone while it's on the computer. Like, it just gets really hectic here because these guys, I don't know what they're, like, I don't know. I'm calling out a lot of these guys because it's like I said, how they'll complain about how I am. They brought up Indy a few times, actually, in this race because, like, it's like, get over it, guys. It's whatever. Like, I don't even think I finished well at Indy. I don't remember. I don't think. 6 hits the wall. I hit the wall too, but 6 is around. I don't even. I'm gonna mention key points. I might edit out this stream and put highlights, depending on what's going on. That way, just to really get a proper feel of everything, but in a shorter amount of time. In a shorter amount of time. Nothing happens here. Let's skip ahead. Is it caution? No, it's not. We're still green. It's just taking forever. I somehow caught up the Squirrel. I don't know how I managed that. I think that's Squirrel. I don't know. Actually, that might be. I don't remember his name. I don't know know his name. His, I got by him somehow. Did I push him? No, I didn't. I just got around him. Wait, do I? Yeah, I just got around. Yeah. Yeah, I just got around. Okay, I got around, no problem. Now, I think does he back out here? Okay, I kind of forced him on the wall, but it is what it is. That just means he can cross over in the corner here. Kind of. Well, yeah, I didn't make the corner. But he barely did either, so I'm still ahead. Getting through, is it... What the... Wait, why is Dermot here? He's like, so far... Where is he? Okay, I guess I passed... Okay, the 70 didn't even try to make the corner. But whatever. If he was doing that for beef or whatever, I'm gonna ignore it. In the grand scheme of things, that doesn't really mean anything here. So we're just gonna, we're gonna keep it going. 7 doesn't do anything. Dermick, I don't know what his prompt. Like, jeez Christ. I don't know what his issue is there, but I'll let it go. Dermick, I guess, was behind us the whole time. They were kind of bickering, I think. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything here, because I'm not quite sure what's going on. I just know there were key moments where they were just going, they were hounding me. Like, it's one thing to hound me for certain things, but it's like they couldn't, it's like they really, it's like, it just goes on throughout the race, they could not get over Indy. Like, my goodness. It's like they had better... Did I check him or... No, I braked so I could cross over. Yeah, okay. We both hit the wall. Nothing happens. Did I do something? No, nothing happened. I mean, I'm blocking Dermick a bit. Did he hit me? Kind of, but whatever. I kind of braked early because I'm never too sure here. I'm never too sure. Okay, now caution's out. Stevie's been here the whole time. I forgot. I haven't seen Turbo. I think that was the end of the stage. I think he pitted at some point and disappeared. The Turbo at some point pitted and disappeared. It is what it... No, he pitted here. We pitted here. I don't know why they have us pit like that. Oh, whatever. The Turbo pitted, and he's not... he sticks around, but he's not there since. So, Turbo, you're seeing this, yeah. In some ways, I'm glad Turbo missed this, because this takes a turn for the worst. So, we restart here. I hit the brakes to try and make it. I don't quite make it. The 7 bounced off me. Don't know if he blames that on me or what. I don't think so. This one, Quinn, I think this is the first bit of Quinn having an issue with me. This was the start of Quinn himself having a problem with me. Because what happened, I don't know, I'm not really sure when to brake for this, so I broke I broke late for the corner, and that sent him into the wall. Now he's mad. Now it is what it is, but the thing is, I think the only reason he wasn't too mad about it is because in this league here, there is a rule where you can get your payback. Yeah, we just allow paybacks. It does kind of get stupid at a certain point. I'm in the lead. It doesn't last long. I think I must have messed up badly because I don't know how I think this is where I squandered the lead. Yeah, Quentin comes back with vengeance. He tried here. Yep, there it is. And he keeps trying. He keeps going. So I force him up. Because it's one thing to, like, I don't know. It's like, it's one thing to get me there, but it's like, wow. I don't know, he's kept going, so I pushed back. However he felt about it is, however, and he might have hated me for that too, because, I don't know. I guess I didn't, I think I assumed, I think I presumed that he was going to try again. I think I hit the brakes. The 84, oh no. Now, like I said, the 84 had issues with me. This was a turning point right here. I know for sure because, thing is, it doesn't take much for him to blame me for things. Especially Like, they assume, like, I don't know, they see me brake, they think I brake check. Like, they think I brake check a lot. Like, and, I don't know, the way they take the brake check, like, it's one thing, like, when they, I don't know, I know, like, even if it's accidental, it's kind of messed up to brake check, but they take it personally as if it was intentional. Like, as if I'm trying something. So, okay, he gets his payback here. No good. I drift up. In fact, because I was drifting, you think he tried to just get around, but no, he just kept going. I press him here. He gets a little push from the 84, so he manages to keep up with me. Then I hit him here because I knew he was gonna try and go down me. Then I slow up for a turn. 84 just right behind me. Boom. I know the 84 saw as a brake check. I hit the wall. That sent me around. I thought it would just stick me on the wall, but no. That sent Quentin around. I don't think Quentin was making the corner anyway. Well, he was barely going to make the corner. Yeah, he was barely going to make the corner. So it's whatever. I'm seeing hearts in the thing here. I'm sort of seeing the chat at the same time. Quentin has a problem. I think it's still green. Someone just sent Quentin. Hang on. Someone sent him. I think we're pace laps. No, this is the race back. Someone sent him in the background. that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Someone just sent Quentin in the background. I don't know who that is. Someone sent him. That was hilarious. Okay, one more time. That's just funny. Like, that's hilarious. He just, I don't know who did that, but that was funny. I hit the brakes. Did someone hit me on the race back? Dermot is up front. Unless he was trying to merge, I don't know. I don't know what happens back there. Like, these guys, it's like that thing. If it ain't me, everyone else is doing something. The 84, yeah, this here. The 84 catches. Wait, did I mess up? No, I messed up. Okay, I messed up here. 84 Fuzzball. Thank goodness I never saw Fuzzball again. He was a nuisance. He hits me here, but it is what it is. I hit the wall, and he's coming out the corner. I block him. Then Quinn punts me at the same time. And at that point, it's just like, you have two people trying to get their payback at once. He's brake checking me. It's like, yeah. You see how I got annoyed here? And then I get into Fuzzball because I'm like, what the heck? Boom. Because everyone's getting their payback all at once. It's like, at that point, it's like, yeah, and then he reverses. He tried to, and Quentin, I don't know if he said it here, but Quentin said not to do that. But I think Fuzzball justified it there because of something I did. I don't even think we're under caution, are we? We might have been, I don't know. If we were here, then yeah, I just sent him under caution. I didn't care at that point. If we're under caution at this point, I don't blame myself for stop caring because it gets stupid. And they're just howling me in voice chat. Quentin, not so much. I mean, he kind of got his payback, but Fuzzball would not shut up in the 84 car. He would not. 7 might have, I don't know if the 7 got me there out of beef. I'm still pushing 84. At this point, I'm hounding him too because if I was kind of shouting at this point. It was one of my rare rage moments because even in Pure Tech Cup Series, even when things got frustrating, I'll put it like this. Even when things got frustrating in the Pure Tech Cup Series, because trust me, I'll get to that. I'll get to the rest of Season 1 in, like, its own, like, little video. But essentially, like, I had my beefs there kind of as well, but it wasn't as dumb. Mainly because we kind of just move, like, we sort of get upset with each other at certain points, but we kind of learn to move on. Well, some of us, I don't know. I still had beef with the 20, for anyone who knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, the 19 is Turbo still there. He doesn't, I'll spoil this, he never joins the race again. He's kind of just sitting there idle. I don't know what happened. I don't think he even explained it after, but it is what it is. Like I said, Turbo misses out. Like, Turbo dodged a bullet because it's not just me bumping around with these guys, having beef with them. All of them just start having beef with each other because NASCAR Fan 8, I think, is a random guy. He's not in the league. So a random joins in this race, and Fuzzball wouldn't shut up about him too. So that's the thing. I think that's what got me really angry because even if he's not thinking about me, he's thinking about this random guy. Dermick gets like schizo at some point. I don't know. Actually, I'll save that for the end. I didn't really have beef with Dermick. He had beef with me because I was driving. But I didn't care much. By the way, we're only halfway through recording. I probably spent like, I think I wasted 20 minutes on this. I'm mad. By the way, I don't remember if we, I think, yeah, we do pace laps here. Yeah, sorry. I forgot. We do pace laps here. I think. Actually, no, we don't. We do standing starts. I think we tried. I'm already forgetting what we did for starts. I think we tried early on, then gave up. I think they did the rolling start without me. Some dude says hi. Bam Herger. Oh, he flipped the words around. He flipped the B and H around. Okay. Okay, that Bam Herger. I don't know about NASCAR Fan 8, but I know Bam Herger's not part of the league. He joins in, and I don't see anything because I'm playing catch up. I think they restart without me. Fuzzball would not shut up. I'm skipping ahead because like nothing's happening. I'll skip to when things happen. But these next few laps I'm skipping along. Fuzzball, I think this caution here is why I pit. Fuzzball would not shut up. He wouldn't. It's always something. Even with the random. And I think that's why the red flag takes longer too. Dermot picks a different scheme. Why? Oh, jeez. Why do they keep doing this? Unless is that Dermot? Wait. Let me pause. No, that's not Dermot. The 60s just joined in late for some reason. And I think it was a lot. Okay, never mind. I thought Dermot switched schemes mid-race. Skip along. I think I start pushing him on the caution, and he's getting all wussy about that too. Like, that matters at all. We're not even lined up, so I don't know why he's just thinking about it. It's not like I'm blocking him. I'm pushing him up. Like, I don't know. Like, it is what it is. Again, I think I'm delayed on the starts because... Yeah, I think I'm delayed on the starts because... I just don't get going. Sorry, let me run it back. Actually, I think that's my best restart. Boom. Watch. I bet you... this won't be confirmed by them themselves. I doubt it. But I'm pretty sure I tried to get into him there. I don't remember. Or I was trying to make the corner. One or the other. Dermot, I might have had beef with here, so I started pushing him around too. I don't know. Fact of the matter is, no matter what I do, even if it was not intentional, it's like it's like whatever. I got the reputation, and I think at this point in the race, I'm like, you know what? They gave me this reputation, I'll just run into them. Why not? They're just gonna be like that. That's the cleanest I made that corner yet. Heck, Dermot got into him actually. Boom. 60 is just, I don't know what happened to him, but Dermot, nowhere to go, gets into him. Then there's Dermot as well. I don't know why I did terrible in this corner. The Dermot try. Oh, I turned a bit early there. I wonder. Okay, we start. Do we pit? I pushed 6. Now, in my defense here, I wasn't sure whether Quentin was actually pitting. He was like all squirrely. So me putting the 6, like I wasn't really paying attention to Dermot. I was kind of watching where Quentin was going. But the 6 slowed up to make way for Quentin, so it's kind of a mix of this. Thank goodness I'm ahead of him. I don't think I could. 60. Yeah, it's delayed for me. I was on the start, and they hounded me for that too, because, again, they just got me for everything at this point. I think I started Did I start? I don't know. I started ranting. I messed up the corner so bad there. No caution. The random doesn't have a paint scheme, so he's the blank Camaro you saw. I'm just on my own, so let's go. Dermot, okay, I think this is the end. Dermot, I'm going to assume this is the end. There's a key moment. Is it here? No, it's not. It's not, but I'm basically behind Dermot for the rest of this. I'm trying to catch him, but we're almost done with Toronto. Again, for any of you guys, any of you joining right now who missed out on this, I'll go in depth on this because this is I'm I'm like this is going on blast as much as I can. I somewhat catch Dermic at some point, I think. Oh, I nailed it. That's the best I've taken it. I'm skipping along. Dermic's just whatever. I catch up to him here because they're just pushing themselves around. Dermic's just, who knows. Oh boy. Yeah, exit in the corner. Seven's just slow on the corner exit. So I bump him there. Watch, that'll be relevant in a minute because it happens. No. I bounce off the. Okay. By the way, I doubt there was a caution for that. Okay, at some point I hit reverse. I don't know if there was a caution at that point. Oh yeah, there was, because everyone's slow. I didn't even know there was a caution. And that's mainly because like half the guys wouldn't shut up, so I wouldn't hear them. Pace laps here. I think I was pushing the 84. Yeah, so rolling start here, I guess? Maybe? Yeah, rolling. I think it was a rolling start here, and I didn't even notice. I thought we were stopping for it. But whatever, I'm doing fuzzball by this point. I'm stuck in the back. Some random deltophobia. I don't know what that means. But I think that's another random. That might have been another random who joined in. Caleb in the 60s, just whatever. I don't think I have run-ins with him at all in this race. I take the corner bad. I lost track of my mouse because I was showing a mouse on the recording itself. Oh lord. Did I get into Dermic? No, everyone's just off each other. I think actually, nah, if anything, I give him a little boost there. I don't know if you had an issue there. I cross over 7. Oh my god. What the heck was that? If he was trying to get me, it was not worth it. Squirrel just got by both of us. I missed the corner. Well, actually, if he had... Okay, I think he had issue with me missing the corner there too, even though he missed it as well. Like, he hit the tire barrier. Like, I don't know. I think I went too far back. Did I go too far back? Let me see. No, I didn't. Yeah, I went too far back, yeah. Here. If he went down to slow me up there, that was not worth it. Squirrel went by both of us. Random dude punts me. Oh, gives me a little push, but I slow down, kinda. I kinda missed the corner, but so did the 6. 7 bounced off the wall and spun around like I did. I kinda did the same thing. Delto. Is this a final lap? I'm gonna skip ahead a bit. No, this. Wait, yeah, it is. This here. This was the turn. This. He blamed me for that. Let me run it back again. I'll run it back. So I'm in this corner. On the corner exit, I try to stay to the right. I actually move to the right as well. I actually start moving to the right. But Dermic, on corner exit, for some reason, darts to the right. And somehow it's on me. And they start cursing me out. So it's whatever. They're all idiots. Or most of them are idiots, sorry. I don't have an issue with the 60. Deltophobia, some random... Yeah, he punched me here. Boom. And then he probably punched me again here. Does he? No, he's gone. He's gone. No, never mind. He pushed me here too. Boom. By the way, somehow he didn't get suspended for this because everyone was on me. Even Quentin. Even though Quentin, I guess, was frustrated. I don't know. So yeah, there you go. That was the story of this race. I was mad the whole time. I tried to go for it, 84. And it's clear that Dermot tried to go for me there at the end. Then I start pushing him. And this is the post-race. But they start going at me for just pushing him here. So Fuzzball, he sucks. Whoever he is. Like, this is like the one and only race I see him in. He sucks. I don't see him again. I think the only bright spot to this, at least in terms of like my hatred for this guy in the 84, is I never see him again. Dermic, I don't think I see Dermic again either. But this was the breaking point for me in this league. But we're far from done because for some dumb reason, my dumb brain, because I tend to be really stubborn. I don't like. For me, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of nonsense for me to just quit anything. So despite all of this, after this race, I for some reason kept going. Somehow this wasn't my last race. I don't know how. Then I pushed Dermic here. He starts yelling at me. He starts yelling at me too. But whatever. I stopped caring at that point. I'm just pushing. I'm hitting whoever. At the end of the day, I never see him again. So it's like whatever. That's it. Again, like I said I was gonna delete most of these after the stream. I'm gonna keep this because I want to do a full blown I want to do an in depth on these guys. I'm going to do an in-depth on these dudes. So that's it for Toronto. And that was it for that night. Like I said, we run this league runs like 4 races in a given day on select certain days. So I don't know what that was Toronto was the last race of the night. That might have been the only race of the night, now that I remember. I don't know. I only remember Toronto that night. Anyway, that's my experience in Toronto. Very mad, very angry. Throwback weekend. I was given a scheme for this one. This wasn't Darlington, this is New Hampshire. Now, we see, if you notice, there is an 84 again, but it's not Fuzzball. Just screw that guy. Whoa, okay, I blinked. Did I send him? No, he went up. Never mind. Okay, I was blinking there. So, a bit of a slow start, but it is what it is. Somehow, now, I'm not really the best with flower tracks, but New Hampshire, I don't know if I just found a way or everyone else sucked around me, but I was fairly decent here. Well, not there. I was still learning, because I was completely new to New Hampshire. So I was kind of just trying to follow their lead, but at the same time, I was kind of bad at doing it. And going in the corner, it's kind of meh. Again, I was at this point, I was still trying to figure it out. I think I started to figure it out. This recording is short, though. I guess someone must have interfered. By the way, for AsJam13, guy who got booted, I think I invited him to the Trackster Arca server, and he is a part of the Trackster Arca series. Though he hasn't done a single race yet. He's still open to that. It's still open for anyone to just join in on the season. It's just that it hasn't happened yet. Can't turn. I don't know who said. Oh, Sub-Zero. Wait, do I know Sub-Zero? Wait, I know that guy too. He's part of Trackster Arca as well. He hasn't done a Trackster Arca race either. Or at least not a points race. So there you go. By the way, Pisco's back. This is what I was talking about. Pisco would get banned and brought back, even though he was kind of, I'll put it like this, I won't go in depth, but apparently he was, according to Quentin himself, I don't know, apparently he's kind of inappropriate, but at the same time he's stupid reckless. Even by Quentin's own rules, Pisco should have been banned a long time ago, at least the way I see it. But then again, if I was to make that argument out loud, I don't know how many of these guys would agree with me. I don't know which one Sub-Zero is, because I just don't remember him being here. I forgot. Oh, boy, that was Squirtle. I was about to ask if Pisco sent him, but I think Pisco's up here. Was that the restart? Did I miss? I can't tell if I missed the restart. I'm just going to skip. But, yeah, the menace of the day here was Pisco. Even though I made my mistakes, I guess Pisco being a moron here sort of took the edge off. Or sort of took it off me, I guess. I don't know. Because even when I wasn't being crazy thing, they just hung up on Indy. Merging, I don't know when he said that. I was looking at the Roblox chat. Squirtle here. Oh, gosh, yeah, see, yeah, they don't need my help to just squander it. And bear in mind, this is my first time in New Hampshire. Not sure if that beep was the recording or what. Again, I'm not sure which one was recording and what wasn't. Good lord. Oh, jeez, Pisco. I gotta run it back. What did... I was kind of looking down on that one. Let me see. He's just dumb. Oh no, the 84 had beef with him. But I don't think Pisco even tried to save it there. I don't know. And I think you kind of have to let off the gas when the car does that to the 84. If that's a race back to the line, the 84 is dumb. What? Or either Eric Quinton just cut down slow. I don't know. Then again, you can't anticipate the 84 being... Wait. Yeah, he cannot anticipate the 84 just going on the apron to pass Squirtle. We get by both of them. Assuming this is the race back, I'm in second. Props to me. This is corner short. I feel like, did someone cut us off? Or was the race just over? I swear, I think this race was just short. Pisco, oh no, that's, no, never mind, that's pace laps. I thought Pisco jumped the start. Da-da-da. I don't know if we were told to double up, but that's still a stupid decision to this day. Pisco kind of jumps, I don't know, kind of slow. Pisco's all over the place. If I sent him here, I don't remember if I did anything to him. If I did, then that... Oh, Lord, okay. Got into him, watch, he's going to try and get payback. No? Which, by the way, I don't think Pisco really tries to get payback. He's just stupid. You can't just... Yeah, he can't just does his own thing. He kind of just does things on his own. I'm not sure if he's one to get payback. He can't just run his own race and stinks at it. I'm kind of like I am, but like I'm not really trying to get everybody. Well, that and Pisco was invited back in, so I don't even know. Somehow I got a push. I think Squirtle helped me out in that corner right there. You keep it going, you keep on trucking. And I'm in, do I get by him? I think I let off, I think I tried to let not BSP, sorry, I'm confusing guys now. I think I tried to let Quentin go by there, but it didn't work. I anticipated Quentin would be quicker to get on the inside, so I tried to let off early for him. But I guess he was just looking to run where I was. I don't know. Well, then I think Pisco might have got him. I hit the wall. Yeah, I went around on my own. Into Pisco. Around we go. I think we're still green. Well, around goes Quentin. Is that the race? I can't tell. I swear that's not the race. Is it? I don't know if it is. Who knows if it is? I don't know if it is. Maybe. I don't know if it is, but here we go. Okay, next up is Dover. I think we did this straight after. We dished the throwbacks. Go to Dover, and Dover is an interesting dilemma because, you know, in this game we actually have to pit to refuel. Well, for some reason, that's not a thing at Dover. Like, there's obviously a pit road, but there's no pit box to actually refuel. And it's got that fuel gauge like the one out of Full Pack Racing. So I don't know what's up. The 84 he's not here right now. He joins at some point. Pisco in that camo fish thing, 19, I don't know. But it is what it is. So we're still running this race. Now, Dover was actually one of my better tracks. Even though I had a rough time, I think I was able to figure out the corners. I struggled there, I washed up. But I started to figure things out. That's the thing. I think I started to learn patience here. I mean, it was always, oh Lord, I don't, okay, let me run it back. What happened? Well, yeah, I can't, wait, okay, one more time. I swear I held my line. Did I? It went slightly up, but for the most part held my line. He went down. I don't know. It's kind of what I do as well. I kind of go down for the corner, but then they were already kind of there, maybe? I don't know. Oh, the 84 joined in. I don't know. I think that's my bro's awesome in 84. I think that's a different guy in the 84 this time. I don't know. The 84 is just inconsistent on who's driving it. But thank goodness Fuzzball. The important thing is that Fuzzball is back. Now, I didn't notice at the time because I wasn't paying attention to names. I just had beef with the 84, whoever was in it. And this one, I can't say it's one of the clear race because we had our mishaps. we weren't like flipping out on, but like we had our mishaps at Dover here at Dover too, but like they weren't like flipping out. We weren't like flipping out at each other as much, except for on Pisco because he's just doing dumb stuff. Out of turn two, look at this. He's just sitting there. He didn't like. I don't know what was going on, but that's a caution. We line up at some point. If we line up, we take a while to get back green. I don't know what 29 is, but he's a new guy. He's probably, I think he's NASCAR fan 8. Because I haven't seen him before. I'm not familiar. 84, we go 3 wide. I kind of push him down. Bounces me up into the wall. It is what it is. Pisco is just on the inside. And there we go. I'm in third. I forgot who's in the lead. I think that's Quentin. And yeah, I'm able to keep it going, kind of. So I finally started to figure out what I gotta do. I think I slow up to make sure I don't get into the back of 84, because at this point I was somewhat trying to just not get into him, even though, like, at Toronto I was so, oh yeah, I made a mistake. I was saying, in Toronto I was so ticked off about what went down. It's like, I swear I was gonna go sicko mode. Like, I was, basically at that point I'm like, after Toronto I'm like, you know what, in my mind I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna run my race. If I run through people, I was essentially just gonna run until I felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna run until they suspend me or kick me out, because I don't know. It is what it is. Like, because I don't know if that's how they were gonna be and everything, especially how everyone else is. Like, because that's the thing. Like, Fuzzball, that's about Fuzzball. He wasn't just going at me. He's even like, he might have been cursing out Quentin as well. I don't remember that, but I just know he was flipping out. He was crashing out on everybody. Like you know, like the term crash out. Pace slaps. Pisco's ahead. I don't know why. I don't know why I let that happen. We're still pacing here. Okay, now we're racing. And me stuck on the inside is not good. By the way, guys, anyone wondering, Trackster Arca at IRP, it should be out soon. It's just, I had to deal, oh, geez, yeah, Pisco. And, actually, yeah, wait, they were both sideways on both lanes. Yeah, I literally had nowhere to go. Look at this. Pisco's just dumb. Yeah, I had to basically thread the needle. That one's on Pisco. I don't think Quentin was upset at me for that one. He was just, that was just Pisco's fault. Yeah, Pisco's, why did he, okay, that's, one more time. I don't know why he thought he could make the corner. Wait, he was on the inside, entering from the inside. Yeah, I mean, okay, well, Quentin somewhat got back going, but I was kind of committed to trying to thread the needle in the middle, and it didn't work. But regardless, it would have been a caution because 2 cars spin, I think. At some point, I think Pisco was parked. I could be wrong. Oh, we're back racing. Odd start. We keep it clean, kind of. Pisco's doing his own thing. I'm kind of skipping along because, like, this is one of, like, I don't know. I was kind of relieved that that New Hampshire and Dover. Honestly, I think this was the reason I still had faith in this league, is because, like, I mean, I get, like, every league has a crash out moments, but, like, what happened at Toronto was just it was just unfathomably stupid all around, across the board. Even though I made my mistakes, it's like, what is wrong with these guys? Oh, again, not all of them. It's just key guys. Pisco being one of them. I don't know why he was invited back. It's just, that's a story that I'll never. Oh, jeez. I think we were racing back to caution anyway on that. He was kind of just going up. And I think it was a race back, which is why I was still going full speed. Pacing. Yeah, green. I can see it and how they're running. Pisco just Kyle Busch to start, but Pisco sucks so bad this track he's gonna fumble it. Yeah, he's in the wall now. I get by. I don't know how I got by 3 of them like that. I thought he'd wash up into him, but I made it work. Quentin gets down on the apron. No harm, no foul. He missed me and hit the wall in the process. But I think I scuffled to 60. Oh, Lord. And I don't, by the way, I don't think that's beefing. I think that was just kind of bumping into each other. That's whatever. Okay, nah, I'm in the wall, Squirtle. Come on. Again, I don't really blame Squirtle much. That was probably just an honest mistake. Probably just an honest mistake. The 60. I forget who the 60 is. Again, I forget who the 60 is half the time. And I've been through, like, what, 5 recordings by now? I don't know. Who even knows? Anyways, so not much to say here. But we're on the pace laps for this one. I think, were we red flags? I think, yeah, we were red flag for a bit. We were waiting for someone. Skipping ahead. Where is he? Yeah, there's still, I think, oh, they're trying to gather the laps back up. Trying to keep the lap counter there. We don't really care about lap counter much. You can't just do whatever. But I think because I think we were waiting on Quentin, so some of these guys decided just, like, drive around, just catch up the laps or whatever. It is what it is. No harm, no foul. I'm skipping. We're going to keep going. Okay, now we go down to pit. And I think it's here we realize there are no pit boxes to even refuel or whatever. So I think we basically have to reset. Yeah, we were forced to yeah, there you go. Quentin bails out of his car. Like, we basically just delete, respawn. So, there you go. I skipped ahead of that. And then I think, is this a restart? Yes, it is. Pisco does not get going. There you go. I don't know how he didn't get going, but whatever. I'm trying to run the inside as much as possible, but at the same time, gotta be careful. Because if you're, like, just scraping on that, if you're, like, hugging that inside, does not help. It's kind of, in fact, it'll drag the car back. And somehow, oh, wow, I guess I knew, okay, I slowed up. I was trying to be patient here, mainly because I knew I could run him. I could try and catch up with him just on speed alone. I think that's why. I think that's what made me so confident, because I think a lot of the other races, there's a lot of uncertainty. So because of that, I kind of just try and run as aggressive as I can to the end. Somewhat. Oh, geez, 84 gets into him. Does he save it? I still see smoke. Yeah, he saves it. Okay. Basically top 3 this whole time. Again, I don't know what the laps are because he never puts it in the Roblox chat. Quentin, I don't know if that's a yellow. Nah, he just messed up the corner. I thought it was a yellow. I was like, why is he going so slow? Nah, he just messed up. He just messed up the corner. I kind of messed up on exit and he crossed over. It is what it is. I went down the apron. Boom. Quentin. The 84 is just in smoke. Into the wall. He saves it. We keep it going. I let off for him. Actually, I don't think I was trying to. I was just slowed up a bit on my own. Then I catch up to 84. Kind of bump him up a bit. Do I make the corner? Turn 2 and turn 4 are always up. I always get worried. Oh, okay. He kind of, I don't know if he tried to force me down or what. But yep, all the way up in the wall. Detriment to him. Good job, 84. Quentin just hits the wall. I don't know what that was. We just both get by him with ease. Hit the apron. Into the wall. Yep, slows me up. And if this is the finish, I squandered it at the end. But honestly, I think this is my best finish in the league overall because my finishes have always been rough. I could have finished second if I actually... But then again, a lot of people are low on fuel at Pocono. I don't know. Pocono as a whole is a mishap. But I kind of glossed over it because whatever. This, like I said before, for anyone who just jumping into the stream, like, this is just like, I'm kind of just highlighting problems. And there wasn't many at Pocono, or at least from the reasons. Oh, geez, I'm going to assume that was a caution, because I don't know what that was. Maybe? Yeah, that's a caution. We're going down. Restarting here. Bad restart on my part. Okay. That was bad. Now we're stuck 3 wide because of that. Not really order for me to go. Do I slow up? No! 48 just lost it. But it's one car. We'll keep it going. That's usually how it goes. One card and they just merge. I'm not sure if he was able to at this point under his own rules. I don't know. But anyway, the 7 of... Oh, Lord. And, okay, how do do I get my Squirtle? I don't know. The thing about Squirtle is that I think, you know, we've clearly had tussles earlier if you checked out the earlier recordings. But I never really had issues with this guy. I don't know, not much to say on that. I try to, yeah, again, like, that's the thing. Coming out the corner is always the worrying part because... Oh, actually, okay, you know what happened? I remember now. I remember. Quentin's... Okay, now I remember why Quentin was... Okay, now I remember why it looks like Quentin's doing dumb stuff here. His controller... Something was... Like, the game was acting up for him here. Either a controller was, or it was just massive lag. Which is why it looks like Quentin's being a moron here. He isn't. I'm just saying... I'm confirming here. Like, Quentin wasn't being dumb here. It's just... Game's bugging out on him. So, it is what it is. That happens to some of these guys. I mean, Chayton, back at Pocono, was talking about that too. Though, overall, Chayton was just fed up with everything. So I think this is 2 to go. I try to keep Quentin behind me. I think Quentin was pointlessly approached this whole time, man. He has more wins than anyone else. Hits the wall. Goes down. Or I go down, because I was able to capitalize. And then, let me see. I hit the apron. Detriment at this point. Do I hit the wall? No, I don't. So I still have a chance. Do I cross over? No. I got linked up to the 7. Let's see how I do in this corner here. I sort of hit him, but I don't take the corner right. So, I think that's a finish. I finished 3rd. Is it? Do I? That was like a photo finish for 2nd. I don't know. I don't know what the results are. I don't necessarily care there. I finished 2nd or 3rd. Photo finish for 2nd, which is pretty cool. Not much to say about Dover. Even though it was still quite a reckless race, it didn't become a shouting match because of whoever just blamed me for this or that. And in fact, now I think about it, wait. Okay, I said earlier I thought Pisco was parked later on in this race. I guess he wasn't because he stuck around. But at some point he was booted out again. Now, I don't think it was because of what happened in this race. It was something else. I don't know. Again, like I said, Pisco is just in and out of this race. Wait a minute. What's the date on this? Okay, I gotta mention something right quick. Wait, what's the date on this? Oh, this just happened. This is a day ago, as of this live stream. No, it wasn't this one. So here we go. At some point, I don't know why. Okay, here we go. And okay, now I'm gonna pause for a bit because I gotta explain this. Essentially, these next 3 races was literally a day ago. At least as if you're watching this live stream right now, these next three races. Literally a day ago. Now, I'm going to essentially... Okay, remember what I said before about remember what I said before about how I recorded some on my laptop because I did certain races on my laptop and still recorded it. Well, again, like I said, I didn't put those laptop recordings on here. Yeah. A lot of them are missing. Now... And like I said before, in the grand scheme of things, my laptop recordings aren't really where the worst stuff happens, at least in terms of the stupidity. That's not where most of it happens, so I'm not really, that's why I wasn't like hell bent on like trying to get it on my computer. So it's whatever. I'm just going raw recordings. If I could get those laptop recordings onto my computer at some point, or if I could just record whatever on my laptop at some point, then I'll show it. I don't know. I'll show those recordings at some point. I just have to, I kind of have to look for them and put them on here. Anyways, yeah, that's why we kind of have a time skip. But not only that, some weekends were taken off. Let me see. Yeah, weekends were taken off. It is what it is. It's whatever. I'm doing with other leagues at the same time anyway. And at this point, Trackstar Arca is like I'm just fully focused on Trackstar Arca, sort of. Like I did some exhibition races. As of now, 3 races. I just gotta edit the 3rd race. Should be out probably tomorrow. Right. No, it's here. And we have the 4. Sorry, I'm the 4. And the thing is, not only that, they bring up the 4 card because I'm driving it. The funny thing about this, I haven't mentioned it the whole time. Like at this point, my reputation, at least in this league, it's just shot. It's just shot, especially with these guys. But especially to the point where like, apparently, I don't know who said this, or maybe I'm misinterpreting words, but I could have sworn someone says like they get PTSD seeing this number. I don't know. Anyway, only 5 of us show up. By the way, this is the start of playoffs. I don't know when the end of the regular season was, but this is the start of playoffs. Yeah, we have a round of 16 and everything, even though only like 5 guys show up at a given time. It makes no sense. It's whatever. Anyway, so I'm going. Okay, we go. Like I said, okay, so we're back to just starting the race out of pit road. I don't remember if we do pace laps here. This was literally yesterday. I don't remember doing pace laps. Regardless, it's spread out because I just did not get a good start going up the apron. So all of stage 1, I'm in the back. So I will spare you trouble. James, I don't know. By the way, I think, okay, Goob, the 41, is that the same guy? Yeah, I think that's the same. Like I said, so I had beef with the 41 before, but honestly, I will say this. In these 3 races, he was the most chill guy. Because at the end of the day, it's like, why are they so thinged over these things? Like, I don't know, stuff happens. Now again, like this is near the end of the stage, nothing happens, I'm in the back the whole time. Okay, at this point, that's the end of the stage. I think do we pit for a stage? No, we don't. We just go back going for some reason. I think the stage is the same amount of laps. Actually, no, I'm not in the back still. Now, Darlington, I always have a rough time because if you see how I drive, I prefer the inside lane pretty much no matter what. And I tried to make it work here, but turns 3 and 4 is a hassle. Now, I don't think Goob saw it that way, but I don't know. It's a hassle. Turns 1 and 2, I started to get the hang of things by stage 2. Again, I'm sparing you trouble by not showing stage 1. Nothing happened. Nothing really happened here, too. I mean, I had the 41 on my back, but at least I think. Ah, jeez, my goodness. Okay. Sorry, I dropped something. Okay. Undated, I mean, you guys know who he is. You don't really do anything here, so. No, save it for Vegas, because that's when you actually do something. So, here we go. So, yeah. Undated joins in. You know him from Trackstar Arca. Whoever's watching this, I don't know. Because, again, I don't know who watches what. Somehow I'm 3rd. Wait, what happened to James? Let me run it back. Was he knocked out? Did I hit? No, he was just slower coming out of turn 4. What was he doing? Oh, he washed up into the wall. I kept it off the wall. Oh, he hit Quentin. He hit Quentin, that's what happened. That slowed him up. I went around. Do I even get 3rd at the end of the stage? I think I don't think I do. I'm skipping because I'm just skipping the action. I'm all over James here. Yeah, so I'm all over James. Well, not only that, James having beef with me here, and then I get into him, kinda. Then he gets around me, because, yeah, we were just beefing. By the way, this actually, okay, my beef with James, this stems from Watkins Glen, which is a laptop recording. So, like I said, only one of the laptop recordings really have significance to, like, these races here. Because James had beef with me at Watkins Glen. And that's where I had beef with the 9 as well. Because I sort of mentioned earlier, I somewhat had beef with the 9, but had beef with those two at the Glen. Because I don't know. I don't even know. Like I said, they're just, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Or it's whatever. Here we go. We go back. At least the pace stops are slow here. We pit. For some reason, it took ages for the car to just get out of the pit box. I don't get it, but whatever. We're gonna keep going. Green. Yeah, Darlington. We're gonna be fast. Like looking through the Darlington recording. Goob here. Oh, sent someone this way. I might join out of curiosity, but other than that, I don't know. So here we go. So yeah, Goob gets by. It's whatever. Now at some point, I think I did get into him because I messed up in turns 3 and 4. Because again, it's Darlington. So because it's Darlington, and you know Darlington, turns 3 and 4 at Darlington are a lot tighter. But here I kind of messed up. Okay, not here. Sometime later, was it not here? Again, I'm skipping to when things happen. We're getting near the end. We're getting close. I think it's here. Okay, here I missed a corner. Yeah, I go down too soon. Yeah, I didn't make the corner. Goob didn't. Now, I'm not sure if Goob really understood that or not. It's whatever. But he did say he'd get me back. I tried to anticipate it. I think I hit the brakes for it. And yeah, he got me. Then I decided to hit reverse because screw it. I tried to catch up to him. But then I got stuck on the wall. Right into. Actually, I glitched off the wall into James. And James, by the way, James took that. For some reason, James wanted revenge off that. Oh, Lord, hang on. Yeah, James wanted payback off that. Yeah, essentially, James wanted payback off that. 41, yeah, I said 41 sent me, but it's whatever. I'm over it because it's whatever. I'm not really upset about it. It is what it is. But James wanted payback from this. I reversed and hit the wall. Quentin didn't like this. It's like if he enforced this rule, if he properly enforced the rule at some point, then fine, it's whatever. I mean, I finished. He said something about points penalty. I don't remember. He didn't really confirm it here, but he said something about points penalty, and it's like it's whatever. It's like a round of 16, I think, and only 5 guys showed up for these races, so whatever. I wound up dead last, whatever. Only 5 of us. Still quite a bit of points if it's actually like a round of 16 with 16 guys. I don't know. We're home stretch, guys. Home stretch. I expected this to go 3 hours, but I went on a tangent with certain recordings. Now we're at Bristol. The 5 joined in. Some guy named Austin. I don't remember. I don't think I remember him for any other race. Was he in any other recordings? I don't know. Oh, actually, no, hang on. I think this is my first time doing MWRT at Bristol. I thought I'd suck, but I didn't. Here we go. I actually do good here. Surprisingly enough. I got a good start. I think Quentin was still kind of upset with me what happened at Darlington. I bounced off the wall, so did James. We're running. And yeah, oh boy, that's not where I want to be, yeah. This is what I mean, and it becomes really relevant here. I realize the outside is not where I want to be. So from this point on, I think around here, I decided, you know what, I'm going to brake for the inside lane. I want to stay in the inside lane as much as possible. But for that to work, I kind of need to hit the brakes at a certain amount of times. Because, I got to, either hold or tap that thing, depending on the track. I'm, hitting the brakes for the corners. By the way, 35, I just realized something. There was a Roval race. We had a race at the Roval. That was also a laptop recording. It's actually one of the more fun races, even though there was 5 of us. It was fun too, even though it was crazy. We actually restart here. I got a decent restart. It is what it is. I braked for the corner, but that's so I could make it because I kind of came in. I did not go in well, so I tried to hit the brakes for the corner. Quentin, you know, you sort of going. Like, sometimes, again, depending on the track, you want to go in full speed. Like, sort of like carry a lot of speed into the corner. Me, I just try to hit the brakes early. At least that was sort of my strat, Bristol, because I had to. I kind of tried to change my strat here to like make the corner to get by PSP. Yeah, because see how he washes up the track like that? Because he's already. Like, I'll run it back here. And you see how he's there in the middle lane, or sort of already down there, in the corner. See how he washed up the track? I'm trying to prevent that from happening. So I put more brake into it. That's essential in a minute, trust me. Quentin over here. Oh boy. Okay, I messed up there, but I gathered. I try to gather it back up. But that's the thing. I'm trying to run a different line from Quentin because I see how half the time he's like sort of in the middle. He can't really. He can't keep it on the inside. Yeah, see, like he's. Yeah, see what I mean? He's already on the inside going into the corner. It's like I don't know how he expects to make the corner. Especially on corner exits, like. Especially when that causes him to, like, wash all the way up the track on corner exit. That just leaves an opening for me. That's if I could get the corner right. It just leaves an opening for me. As you can see, Goob just joins in. I think he was in and out. Not sure what he's doing here. Actually, that was a fine merge. I've seen worse merges. I haven't been paying attention to him in this stream, but there's been worse merges. Here we go. Jeez, I gotta drink more water. My voice. Yeah, I messed up the corner there too. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm on the inside as much as possible, or just trying to hit a. I'm trying to find a right line that like keeps me on the inside coming out of the corner, because that's just something I noticed. I watch how he's driving. I'm trying to come out the corner on the inside with as much speed as possible. It doesn't work there. He bounced off to 35. I'm not sure that's anyone's fault in particular. Yoinks around. I'm not sure if he saves it. Okay, he did, and just washed it. See what I mean? Quentin is just all over the place. Quentin is just really squirrely. I just don't get it. Again, I'm not trying to just fully dump on Quentin, but it's like he's just not running the racing line, and it's like I didn't think of it at the time. It's just looking back at this now, it's like that explains why I just catch him like that. It explains why I catch him so easily. It's like, why? It's like that's basically what me earlier on in the league would have done. I just don't really run the line properly, and I'm coming into the corner on the inside and wash all the way up the track. He's somehow making the same mistakes, and he won most of the. He has more wins than anyone else this season. I don't know about other seasons, but I know this season he has more wins than anyone else. I thought he was the pro. I thought he'd know better. I mean, I guess he's somewhat pro if he's winning a race, but still, I don't know. Like whatever he's doing here just ain't working. Wait, what just happened? I think Hero's confused on the pacing. Like nothing was clear on whether or not we were pacing or whether it was green. So I tried to slow up. That's a fumble. Whatever. We're gonna keep. Where are they? And I think they say restart here. I get bad restart. Whatever. I wash up, but then oh boy, Quentin hits the wall too. See, So I actually learned more. I got more patience here. James washes up. I don't know. I think James is still trying to get revenge. That's what he's doing. He's still trying to get revenge from Darlington. It's whatever. He still tries. I hit the wall. I think I panicked because I knew James was there. I brushed him there because I knew he was just trying something. 35 has an awkward. I wash up into James. Yeah, see, that's why. That's why I break more for the corners. But Quentin, in like about a minute, doesn't understand that. I go up into him again. James proceeds to go down, push me all the way down. Well, we avoid the wall. We don't hit it. Okay. I initially told him that he sent us into the wall. He didn't. We were close. We go back up, and of course, yeah. I mean, I sort of bounced up into him and 35 hit him, and he was really upset about it. But like, it's one thing to try and get payback, but you can't.
Oh, wait a minute.
But to force down like that, I'm gonna see this one more time. Cause look, he goes all the way down. I somewhat pushed back, but it's like even if he achieved sending me all the way in the wall, he wasn't gonna make the corner going all the way down like that. Cause I've told you how Quentin's entering some of these corners on the inside, and he washed up the track. James was not making that corner, even if he succeeded in just slowing me up on the inside wall. It wasn't gonna happen.
Is there random in this race?
No. So red flag there. We discussed for a bit. Not much to say. James, I think it's over it. But this I actually found funny because Quentin's just. I swear Quentin was just done with everything here. He was just done with it. Like, you'll see why in a minute. No. Anyway, okay, we go green. I think I passed him at some point. Everyone's all over the place. I'm keeping this recording because I want to go in depth with this race as well. And Vegas. Here we go. So, okay, so I messed up the corner, but Quentin, I somehow slightly gained on Quentin. I don't know how I managed that. But it's whatever. Yeah, I messed up again. I guess I lost my groove. Sometimes it helps if it's constantly green. But it didn't work here. Anyway, James. Okay, I don't think James is trying to pin me back anymore at this point, but it is what it is. And okay, yeah, I messed up here. Yeah, James, I guess, tried to follow me. Because he went down the apron as well. Okay, see, Quentin did the corner right there. See, I guess that's a caution because he stops. Yeah, they stopped. Okay, that's a caution. And I had to drive back just to line up. James gave me the room. Quentin has a terrible restart. This is where his problem with me. This gets great. I found this funny because he was just... Okay, James got a nice little push. I tried not to push the issue... Oh, Lord. Okay, yeah, that was rough. I tried to stay off James, but then Quentin was there at the same time. We're all just bouncing off each other like crazy. 35. I let off. They're going 3 wide. I let them do their thing. I go on the inside. So they hit the apron, but I'm keeping it on the inside. Getting by Quentin with ease. Look at that. That's the type of run I want. 35 just all the way on the apron. And that somewhat gets me up a bit. I somehow avoid the wall. 35. James is getting the run, kind of. And I think I figure it out here. Yeah, I can. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that was a good line. Yeah, that's the line I'm trying to do. Because Quentin's kind of all over the place half the time. And then, yeah. See, okay, that's where it starts happening. Because, like, I'm hitting the brakes. Okay, one more time here. Yeah, see, I sort of messed up the apron, but pretty much I'm hitting the brakes in order to stay on the inside and make the corner, but the 35 still carrying quite a bit of speed there. Goob in the 41 switched paint schemes again. Which I think at this point he was advised not to do that. James tried... this is mid-race. James tries to catch me. He's trying. So I think my beef with James was over at this point. Quentin, I think... Did he try to merge here? I forgot that Quentin got screwed over by someone. I think it was a 35. But whatever. That's not my problem. So he merges. Okay. Actually, give me a second. I gotta... push. Watch. It was either here or the other corner. I messed up the corner. That allows Quentin to catch up to me. He washed up again. Now here, remember, I hit the brakes early to make the corner. And yep, he didn't. In fact, he followed me. Is my mic on? Yeah, it's on. Okay, I'm checking my mic. Okay, look at it. See? Watch this. I go down. Look. I hit the apron, so I hit the brakes so I can make the corner. Quentin followed me the whole way. Which I don't have a problem with. It is what it is. He wants to follow me, fine. But, like, he blames this on me, and then that's where he starts to curse me out. This is just... I don't think I was laughing directly at him, but I was kind of finding it funny. Like, I wasn't... I'm like, dude, just chill. Like, come on. I'm trying to... I told him multiple times to try to make the corner, but he wasn't listening at that point. He was just upset. He was just too busy, pissed off at me. Blah, blah, blah. Again, I'll go in depth with this race at some point too, so I'm gonna keep this recording. Let's see. Okay, Goob gets by me, whatever. They're beefing. I think, yeah, Quentin, oh, by the way, Quentin does get his payback at some point. I washed up the track, I messed up. Am I good here? No, yeah, I'm good here. He's still, yep, there it is. And he said that he didn't care at that point. He just wanted to take me out. And then there goes everybody. Hey, he said he'd take a penalty for it, which I think he did. I don't remember. But yeah. Again, we're going to get Bristol over with. Quentin's a maniac. Well, so is it, oh, never mind. I was about to say so is 35, but if Quentin's pushing a 38 like that, 35, let's go back. But look at this. The 3 wide. And then Quentin just pushed him again. Yeah, what was Quentin expecting? Like, I'm not really defending the 35. But it's like, I don't know what... If he's going to push him down like that, going in the corner, what was he expecting? No, I'm not even blaming the 35 for that. Like, Quentin... Again, at that point, Quentin was already pissed off because I supposedly brake checked him. I mean, if you were to consider that a brake check, remember, I'm trying to run the line. I'm trying to run the racing line. I'm trying to figure out, like, where to go to stay on the inside. Well, Quentin kind of just... You see how he just tends to wash up the track. I pit because there's like 5% left. Not sure if you guys have been paying attention to fuel. 35 got out of his car, I think. No, he didn't. I'm confusing guys now. We restart. I don't remember where I finished. I think Quentin won Darlington. I don't remember. I don't really necessarily care much. This might be the final lap. There's like 2 minutes left on this recording. 3rd place. Up. There's James. And then... Yeah, James. I think that there... Oh, Lord. I think that was... Yeah, that was the finish. Quentin just had to duck down, and yeah, we all crashed at the end. I'm not really... I don't know. Again, Quentin lost the plot at this point in the race. He just stopped caring. Like, he gets by, and Quentin just... Oh, okay, to be fair, he was spinning. That wasn't on Quentin, but I don't know.
That's me.
To be fair, it's like... It's easy to assume things. Okay, number to say, I finished 3rd. Not sure if it matters much, because... Anyway. So yeah, 35. So I wound up finishing 3rd at the end of the day. Because it's getting late, I thought of saving this for some other time, but nah, let's just finish it. I'm gonna go in depth with Vegas anyway, so here we go. Again, I'll save it for another video because you gotta go sleep.
I save it a little bit.
No. I'll save you for another video.
It's like questions.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Las Vegas. This race, the last race of the round of 16. Basically, the same six guys showed up every time, so I don't know how to say that. Decent start out pit road, it is what it is. 41 in a different car. 35, that's a. I forgot that was even a 35. That's a dumb looking 35. One number's blue, the other's green. I think that's why I thought it was a 5. Like, that's just. I think I thought it was a 5 the whole time. Like, it wasn't really. I kind of didn't really notice. I don't know. I messed up in the corner, but somehow I still kept up with the 35 despite hitting the wall. I don't know how I managed that. Yeah, I don't know how I managed that. Actually, I'm gonna keep this going a bit. 34 minutes. Oh, yeah, I messed up there. Because I had a better run than I thought I did. So I kind of just brushed him over the wall. I'm not sure if 35 tries to get payback, but I wouldn't blame him here. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, I hit the apron too early. I gotta stop doing that. It didn't help me at Bristol. That allowed 35 to catch me, maybe. Well, he kind of is. Quentin just hits the grass and goes tumbling. I don't know what. Yep, there you go. That's a caution. I know he wasn't doing that. Oh, jeez. I hit Austin's blank car because Austin joined in kind of late.
It's on the 462.
I don't know. I don't know why. Actually, let me run it back. What happened to Quentin? Let's see. I want to look at this carefully. Yep. Well, he didn't. Okay. He didn't even glance off the wall or anything. He just went and. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know. That was odd. One on pit road, but it's caution anyway. And as you notice, Undated showed up again. So
Hi.
in 46, and that's a ski lane. That's for something else. Anyway, I joined back in. Did they leave me dry for? Yeah, they left me dry for the green flag. So because of that, I think he scolds me for this. I wound up getting a Kyle Busch restart. Oh, James takes him out. James takes him out anyway. Oh, jeez. James wiped the heck out of him. Yeah, basically, I had to play catch up on the restart. Because of that, I basically wound up Kyle Busch in the restart. I didn't try to, but they didn't wait up for me. So it is what it is. Boom, around I go. And then there's James. I brush into him. The 5 as well. The 5 hit run. I can't speak. The 5 with an excellent line there. I'll give him that. Do I get by James clean? I don't know. My beef with James is. Oh, jeez. That jump scared me. Let's see. I hit the brakes for a corner. The 5. Oh, jeez. I don't think the 5 was going to make it, but he just knocks me up into the 18, and the 18 just bounced off the wall. I don't know if that's a caution, but the 5's slowing up like it is. I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, Lord. There goes Goob as well. Yeah, I think they're slowing. Yeah, it's a caution. Yeah, they're slowing up. I think. I can't tell. That has to be. Yeah, at this point, it's a caution. Skipping ahead. Oh, whoa. Okay, wait. Okay, here's the restart. Some guy named Jeremiah Fisher joins in, apparently. I didn't even notice that. Oh. I didn't even notice that. So, decent restart. Something went wrong here, because I skipped a bit too far. Did Goob clear himself into him? Hang on. Oh, Quentin bounced off the wall. He bounced off the wall, and that caused him to wipe out Goob. Well, Goob was going up at the same time. I didn't make the corner, and that led to this, yeah. Oh, and he started reversing on the wall. Wow. Bear in mind, like I said before, he told me not to do that at Vegas. I think, or at Darlington. I think I hound him for this. Because, like, he said not to do it, but he started doing it. Whatever. At that point, he just started making no sense. Once again, somewhat... Actually, let me see. What happened to me? I don't want to... Okay. Does he get sent here? Yeah, okay, oh, they start bouncing, sure. He reverses again. Oh my gosh, he never hears himself talk, does he? Every day you get back going, oh lord. And it's like, they got further away than I thought. Actually, no, I catch up to him here, I think. I don't know, I'm trying to catch up, but like, getting stuck on the apron like that doesn't help. Okay, I do kind of catch him here. And now they say green right there, and this is the part where they get mad at me. This is where he get upset at me. Because I'm still playing catch up here. Before I can even get to him, he says restart. So because of that, I get such a good restart. I don't even think that led to me wrecking him, so I don't know why they were so hung up on it. Never mind, I get into the 5. I hit the wall. I'm running on the 35. And here we go. I'm running it. 35. Yeah, I hit the apron again, and yep, I saw that coming. He hit the apron, messed me up this time. And that's the thing, I try not to reverse, because that's what Quinn told me to do, but you know, I don't know. So thee, not he, or however the saying goes. OMG. Oh, I guess 35's upset of something, I don't know what. He's around 2. Do I try to merge, or does caution come out? James is slow, I guess. No. Okay, no caution. I think caution's here. Yeah, everyone stops. There's Undated.
Hello.
You know him from... Oh, jeez. You know him from Trackster Arca. And he was just sitting there. Hang on, I gotta stop something. Okay. Thought there was a walk-in. Again, I'm doing this pretty late, and I'm gonna be
Wait, so what?
doing this again some other time. So, no, nothing happened. I'm just trying not to say that. 30. Okay, we're lined up here. What are we waiting on? I think Quinn was still fuming on something. I don't know. By the way, Quinn switched to 24 at some point. I forgot to mention that to you guys. Kind of just gone numb to it. He switched to 24. I don't know why. It is what it is. Decent restart this time. Oh yeah, James blames me for this because I had a slow restart.
Is your mic on?
James blames me for this because I got a slow restart. Even though I even told him like I was trying not to like jump the start because that's what they went at me before. Literally on the last restart. Of course, I don't think they were really hearing it because like he kept saying it, and then I had to keep telling him. Quinn just no speed there. I might have brushed the wall. I don't know. Oh, jeez. See, okay, something tells me I brushed the wall, and that did slow me up more than I thought I did. Maybe I grazed it. Going down. Oh, okay. I don't know. Thing is, I didn't even see him there. That's the thing. I didn't even see him there. And well, here's video proof of it. I didn't even see him there. I didn't even know he was running that lane. Not sure if you'll ever see this, but honestly, here it is from my perspective on this league. 99, I think, yeah, 99 was a random guy. And this, we're pacing, and 99 is trying to pace with us. At least he knows the pace, I guess. But I don't think he knows when to go green. We're going green. I think I let James by. I don't know why. Maybe I was just trying to be... I don't know. Did I hit the apron? I kind of did. I ran better than James. It's funny. Despite what they say about me, I'm actually able to run... Looks like I'm running Vegas better, kind of. Or at least, well, depending if I don't choke the corners. I have a better line. I tried to... Oh, jeez. Yeah, I messed up there. I tried to stay off the 99. I forgot, I didn't notice James was there, that was the thing. But whatever, I don't care, it is what it is. Nothing happens for the rest of this. Wait. Did something happen?
Yes.
Okay, I don't see anything.
Like a 99.
Yeah. Let me see. So at 99, I think is I don't see him anymore.
Like an
I guess he left. Nah, just save it for
Just
save it for another video. 99 left. I think it was 46 hit him. Again, more in-depth analysis on this one particular some other time. The 5's doing weird stuff. I'm trying to see. Did they leave me hanging on this restart? No, they didn't. We're still. Oh, actually, they did. And that's how me and the 5 just go on ahead. Something stupid happened here. Wait, no, never mind. I was able to cross over inside. And, oh, not sure if the 5 saw me there, but hey. Oh, and I almost cleared myself. In front of him, no harm, no foul. Depending on how he does. Okay, I'm finally running the inside, but I still, because I gotta figure out the braking and gas in the corner, so he still managed to get a crossover on me. I don't know if I let him by. That'd probably be a wiser decision given my racing line, given how I run. But watch, I probably do I mean, kind of slow up. The 5 just washes up. James, what the? I think I laughed at James here too, because if he was trying to get payback, that was worse than Bristol. The 5 just lost speed. Wait a minute. I was ready to give the 5 the spot because I thought he'd get a better corner, but then he just lets off even more. And then James just doesn't let up. And I just go drifting. I managed to save it. I think he went around. I don't know. I don't think I changed. I did turn the camera. Yeah, James went around. Or maybe he probably said too. I don't know. Point is, James fumbled it. If he was trying to get payback again, he fumbled it. And yeah, we pit. Yeah, we pit. Did we pit on the green? Wait. Oh, never mind. Quentin went backwards. And that was the end of this. Okay, I want to explain this one. Quentin goes backwards on purpose, and that was the end of the stage. I actually remember that one being the end of the stage. He just goes in me. I think he was still in the voice call at this point. Yeah, he's just petty. Quentin's just an idiot at this point. Whatever the beef is, it's like, it's not worth it. It isn't. Like, just, especially when he's locked in, it's like, go away. Let it go. But he couldn't. He just couldn't. In fact, either it was here or like a minute later, he threatens to give me a 100-point penalty for everything that just went down. Remember, this race and the last 2 are all on the same day. Threatening to a 100-point penalty. I didn't really care by that point. I feel like it would have made the next round anyway. I don't know. Like, I was at the point here where I just wouldn't care what happened to me next, because I had up to here with Quentin. I know I said Toronto was the breaking point, but at this point here, I'm just laughing at his stupidity. And somewhat James' stupidity. I don't know. James is smarter. But he's like, but his revenge plots were garbage, as you can tell. Only Quentin really got any proper revenge, or at least these past 3 races. Now he's on the infield for some. Actually, no, I think everyone's there. Oh. Not sure what the deal with Quentin is. 46 hits him. Oh boy. Yeah, Unday hits him. It is what it is. Quentin wasn't paying. I don't think Quentin cared because he wasn't paying attention. He was still too busy cursing me out. It is what it is. Then I zoom out my camera as much as I kinda can. I think I can zoom it out more. But I still want to be able to kind of tell what is what. I think we restart here. Let's see it. We're only halfway through. Good lord. I didn't mean for the stream to go past midnight, but here it is. They're just dumb. And yep. Wait, was that on Quentin? Let me see. Or did I get? Let me see. He's already on the apron. I don't know. That's murky. Either way, Quentin's just gonna be pissed at me anyway. Whatever. Goob hits the wall. I'm not gonna go back for that. That was a weird tussle. Let's see. me see. So I was looking at something. Yeah, okay. Oh, geez, the 5. He's already skidding from the wall, and then I got into him again. Which, at that point, it's like when you're up in the wall, it's hard to just go down the track in the middle of the corner. Caution, I think, was out anyway. Oh, jeez. What the what? Hang on, let me run it back. What just happened? So I hit the 5. Yeah, then down they go. Down they go. Oh, what the heck? What was Quentin doing? Okay. Anyway, line back up. Quentin, wait. Did he say something? Okay, James DQ. I forgot James is some sort of official. James DQ's Quentin. I think we're going backwards because again, like, I didn't know James had that kind of authority, but that's fair. Like, Quentin's off his rocker at this point. He was off his rocker. Like, jeez. Yeah, he's still trying to line up, kinda, but even though he's DQ'd, does he make the start? He has a garbage start, whatever. I'm trying to run with James. Goob is making the outside work, so props to him, because I can't... Wait, what? Was he glitched out? Yeah, that's glitched. Oh, jeez. That sucks. And then I get into him, because I thought I could get around him, but then he... Heck, I even went up still to prepare for it, and it still wasn't enough. I might as well have just wall rode if... I don't know. Anyway... not undid. Quinn's still there in the 24. Getting by. I think the 46 tussled with him, and we weren't seeing it. Was that the race back? I don't know. Okay, yeah, we lined back up. Sun's setting. I forgot Vegas has lights because mainly because the Cup Series never really runs Vegas under the lights, so it threw me off to just see a night race with Cup cars. And Goob has lost his paint scheme again. I don't know why that keeps happening. Quinn's on pit road, being stupid. I actually have a decent run here. I know I messed this up somehow. I did not win. Yeah, going by. Goob. Okay, well, Goob made the outside work better, so he's ahead of me. That's fair. Do I brake for the inside again? Let me see. I think I brake. Yeah, I brake for it. Oh, he got pushed. And there's oh, jeez. When we actually have a decent... That's actually like that's actually the cleanest we've been at like 3 wide, and Quentin just squanders it. Because he's just being stupid. Which, by the way, actually, I'll say this. According to Quentin, he was trying to get us to stop. Apparently had no way of telling us because he's on Xbox. It's like, there's ways. Go on the Discord or something. Tell us what's going on. And even then, we're not going to get them able to just stop. We just think they're being dumb. Especially with, like, that's the thing. That's the thing, attitude is key. It's one thing for Quentin to say, oh, you're trying to stop us, this and that, for whatever. It's like, given attitude, it's like, that's not the impression we got. Because of how Quentin had been acting this whole time. It's like, that's not the impression we got. And I think that's the point we stopped. It looked like we were going to restart, then at that point we're like, yeah. Or James calls it. Goob, Goob was labeled the winner. 24 DQ. Quentin comes back for more because he's a doofus.
And then wait,
he's a doofus.
This is the best part.
Hang on. 46 tries to help out. Oh, that didn't work there. It is what it is. But Quentin's I'm just done. Like, you see me in the text, I'm telling him to move it. Like, get out of here, Quentin. Like, it was like, Quentin, take your 2 wins. Actually, no, he was staying out the playoffs because of his stupidity. At least for a minute. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what Quentin's doing right now. And he hit the wall. Or hit James as well. I don't think he tried to do that. At this point, Goob, the 41, was labeled the winner. Now, I have one more thing to mention. And I'll end the stream off like this. This is like post race. Cause I figured, you know what? Let me just hit Quentin a bunch. The race is over. He's still there. Me and Undated basically tagged a sort of like team up on him because he's just, I don't know. I think he was out of the voice chat by that point, so we couldn't even hear him. Hitting him a bunch, boom, bam. As that's running, what's the recording? I have about a minute and a half to explain. So, as it's running, let me explain something important as to why this is the last recording, essentially, of Quentin's League, because I think he changed the name like at some point mid-season, so I don't really know what the name is. So let me explain this to you as I'm just wrecking the 24 here. So, why did I do... Actually, let me pause. Oh, I'm going to pause at a certain moment. Okay, so, you're probably wondering why, in particular, why was I doing a stream? What was the point? I should have told these guys to stick around to the end of the stream. Cause I know some people left. Should have told them to stick around to the end to see what it is. Well, here's probably wondering why I did the stream here. Well, because as of now, I am suspended for the rest of the season by the league. I don't know if it's because of this post-race assault, if you want to call it, like, either that or he was just overall. Actually, never mind. It was because of overall, because that's what. I drops him. It's because that's what half these guys, particularly Quentin near the end, but half these guys are just fixated on overall or whatever. Like it's like I swear they see it as like a safety rating or I rating or something. Like they just like I know there's guys who I know there's whole leagues of guys being cleaner or whatever, but it's like at the end of the day it's Roblox, and the reason I don't take it that seriously is because, well, I don't know, keys controls and the ways these things control, it's just so out of whack. It's like I don't take it that seriously. And that's kind of what Trackster Arca is for, essentially. Because even though, there are some frustrating moments there, at the end of the day, it's like, it doesn't really get so strict, if it makes sense. I mean, some guys, I don't know, I'm not going to name names, but this is why, and that's the funny thing, and I laughed when I got suspended. I got, suspended for, I was put on the server timeout, but, like, he announced that I was suspended. He even pinged me and everything. And private messaged me to go F myself, so there you go. He really couldn't stand me after the race. And I don't know what they were conversating about, but whatever. So, fact of the matter is, I'm going to be going in depth with some of these more like egregious races at some point. Like, and I'll actually properly edit certain races. Like, I'll say it here: Indy, Toronto, and these past 3 races. So, like, I'd say that'd be 5 races. I'm talking about in depth with editing and stuff. Like, I'll actually put effort into those. I don't know when I'll have time to do it because I have other stuff to do with. But that's what I'm gonna do. And essentially, at the end of the day, yeah, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I wasn't even that mad that I was suspended from this. Actually, I wasn't really mad at all. I was laughing my head off because this is kind of, at the end of the day, it's kind of what I wanted. Because, like I said, after the Toronto race, I basically wanted to just send everyone. I didn't want to go backwards because I don't roll like that. But I was gonna just send everybody Ross Chastain 2022 style until I got suspended. I didn't really do that. I mean, I still somewhat did that, but I wasn't trying to. After Toronto, I still somewhat cooled down and decided, you know what, I'll try to just run as best I can. If they get upset at me, whatever. Well, these past 3 races, the first 3 races of the playoffs were the breaking point, and the guys who were left, because, like, think about it, the playoffs started, and, like, I think it was 16, like, guys and everything, like, 16 guys in playoffs. I don't know. I forgot how their system worked, but either way, there were more guys in playoffs, and only, like, half of us showed up for round 1, so just think that through. This league, overall, I forgot to mention something too. Whoever was the original driver of the 84 at some point left. At some point left. I forgot the reason why, but he had issues with Quentin as well. So overall, it wasn't even just me. Like, I get Quentin having issues with certain guys, but even other guys for sure had their issues with Quentin. Like AsJam13, who blocked up Coda and then messed up the Michigan race. It's like, yeah, like you guys, or well, not you guys, well, not you guys. I mean, you guys as in like Quentin. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm sure, like, I mean, I've been dogging on him the whole time, but like, at the end of the day, I don't really like. I don't like know him personally. I'm sure he's all right. But when it comes to Roblox in particular, it's just stupid. He's just stupid. Like the way he somewhat the way he runs things, the way he conducted himself in these past 3 races were stupid, and it doesn't. And even if you factor in brake checking, everything he did in the past 3 races, including this, was just it's worse than anything I did at this point, and there's video to prove it. So, again, I'm gonna be looking back on some of these recordings, so I'm not completely done with this. This isn't like the end of me talking about this guy in Roblox, but you might see him again. Make a sneak peek as I go through a Pure Tech Cup Series races, but that won't be for a while. I have to go through the rest of Season 1. And, well, for now, oh my gosh, past midnight, or at least where I am, because it's Eastern Time. Oh my goodness. I should have saved for the weekend if I knew it would take this long. But anyway, yeah, this pretty much wraps up. I know it took forever for me to just have this conclusion message, whatever, for a stream. But pretty much, yeah. I'm pretty much done with this league. Even though he said I'm suspended for the rest of the season, I mean, that kind of implies that I could come back next season. I'm not. It's best, like, this season has taught me, like, it's best I just don't, you know? Because even though I have beef currently, I have beef with certain drivers in Pure Tech, but overall, it's like, even though, I'll put it like this, even though I have beef with certain drivers in the Pure Tech Cup Series, and I think I know BSP himself knows this, it was never to this level. Even though that did kind of get shouty as well, but like, either way, it's like, it's better overall. The Pure Tech Cup Series is just better run. I'm not even trying to plug the series. I'm just saying from experience, because I'm in like 3. I'm currently, or not anymore, but I was running in 3 leagues simultaneously. It's like overall, Quentin running a league, like Quentin as a driver, I don't even know, but running a league just top to bottom, I just can't stand this. I can't stand it. So, again, I'm gonna try and come off here, but like I said before, five key races I'm gonna keep here, so I could edit out some at a time to talk about. And as for the rest of the recordings, like Michigan, some of the pointless races, I'll just dump them or get rid of it. And overall, I'm done with Quentin and his league. It's like, I'm just done. Like, if that's how he's gonna be, because I have better things, especially since, like, you noticed, there's certain content I've just been lacking in lately. I have better things to do than deal with him. So, there you go. Heck, the Pure Tech Cup Series race just happened, like, I think an hour before I started the stream, so there we go. So, yeah. So, like I said, Tracks of Arca, assuming you're watching this live, is going to be real soon. Tuesday, Wednesday, some point before the race, I hope. I don't know. I'm lagging behind the Tracks of Arca, but I should be up to date now, because there are certain things I had to get out the way. So, content should be more consistent. Had to get this off. My goodness, what a relief. Sitting here for 3 hours straight, or not sort of 3 hours straight. And, well, that wraps up this stream. So, I'm going to be out. And for now, other than that, that's about it.